So welcome back to more Dungeons & Dragons.
That's 3 yeses.
Power Word Nerd. Who's the third yes?
Irish Bree.
That's me.
CJ839.
That's me.
Oh.
He said nay. He's no fun.
We left off last time where we avoided 2 battles. Aethelred offered food and drink to these giant type dudes and basically bribed them.
They were shirtless.
They were shirtless to allow the party to pass. And then later, everyone got ambushed by these skeletons that were busting out of these cell doors. And basically, Soren had the idea to shove them back into the cells and close the doors. And they did that, and then they ran by. And that's where we left off.
And I almost died.
I'm fine.
Right.
Old Waster says it's Pride Month.
It is Pride Month.
It is. So we should keep shirts on. I am not proud.
That's fair.
Welcome back to another episode of Power Word Nerd.
I'm still carrying winter weight. Fuck off.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I haven't slimmed down to summer fighting weight
I'm
yet.
still losing my baby weight.
Well, since
I don't remember where we left off.
Freyla's back,
I just said it.
I'm gonna need some
we
healing.
were talking about taking our shirts off, so I was distracted.
You guys ran away from the skeletons and ran through the room, and that's where we ended.
Yeah, and I am physically being helped because I have literally 1 hit point.
Do you guys need healing as well?
I need nothing. I'm fine.
No, everybody's good?
We all need healing.
I'm Vecni. Actually, I might have some damage.
So the skeletons were attacking you guys. They were shooting bows at you from inside the cells.
I guess I could do some.
Advanced healing.
They probably launched a solid 20 or 30 attacks on you guys during that encounter.
Did any of them drop a crossbow? Because I could sure use a distance weapon.
You guys did not.
You don't have any cantrips? Oh, you're.
I want a fucking physical weapon. Just
You guys did not
Staff.
defeat a single skeleton. Actually,
No.
no, not a single one got downed. And I believe there was
Did
like
you
a
give us
dozen.
XP for that?
I did.
Yeah, we did some thunder damage with a couple spells, but because they were like fossilized skeletons, not regular skeletons. But I don't think any of them died.
Yeah, you found that thunder damage was actually extra effective on them.
It was super duper.
It's super effective.
You guys went through that room, through that long hallway, and you entered into this empty room. And ahead of you is what looks like a wooden door that is closed.
I will I'll cast Mage Hand and have it open the door.
Well, can I fucking
You've been doing that the whole
heal
time?
first?
Yeah.
If anything, if the door falls on me, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm going to cast...
Actually, I need some healing, so I'm going to punch Forrest.
Beat the shit out of this guy.
I'm going to cast 4th level healing word on Forrest here.
Sure, roll your
Is that a single target spell?
Yeah, 23 HP.
23 HP. Nice.
Thank you.
That goes a long way.
It does. It does.
I think Soren's pretty messed up, too.
I know he got attacked. I'm not sure if he even got hit. I don't remember.
I definitely got hit.
Okay. I remember when Soren used to go down every fight.
When it was me and Soren.
And then Kevin and I said, "This is not sustainable. We need to figure out other ways to defeat enemies."
Yep. And you kind of stopped fighting for the
You know
most
what the
part.
best-
I know. Let's bullshit our way out of it.
Remember when Soren was the best tank and just got the shit kicked out of him by, I forgot her name, the mayor's bodyguard?
Rochambeau?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there getting pounded by this chick.
Fuck that bitch up right
He
now.
used his action,
stand a chance.
his bonus action, and half his movement. And it was just downing healing potions.
I remember that. Remember you fell in the pit with her?
Yep.
And it was just you and her down there?
I jumped down and saved him because he was too busy fixing himself.
Yeah,
he couldn't do any offense because he was like, oh fuck.
Just being the best wizard tank there was.
You lived and she didn't.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, she didn't bring a Vecni. She had a fat mare that was getting poked by Don.
It was Malchus' only kill, I think. In the whole
I'd
campaign.
fuck that bitch up now if I saw her.
Hey, is the levitating chick still hanging out with us?
She, yes, so
Okay.
Lavender is still traveling with you.
Does she
Okay.
have any healing?
Outside of battle,
Put my glasses
you do
on.
not have control over her. You can ask her.
Oh, okay.
How hurt are you?
I'm at 43
she doesn't.
of 106.
Okay. 29 for you?
Yay.
That's my last 4th level spell.
Cool. Thank you.
Irish Bree says no fun. She wants Kevin's shirt off.
And that was
I
cure
doubt
wounds.
she wants
that
my
was
shirt
cure
off.
wounds that I cast.
Who to what now?
That was cure wounds that I cast.
Oh, you cast another spell?
No, that's what I cast for Soren.
Oh, not healing word.
No, cure
That was
wounds.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he used 2 spells.
Well, fun fact, guys, we're all playing with pants off.
Little do you know.
Just keep track of your spell slots.
Just so you know, we're average, okay?
I'm a grower, not a shower, so don't judge.
So before the stream started, Barry said that the average penis size is between 4.5 and 6.5 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm almost average.
Just about there.
That's great.
Yeah, but on which side of it?
If we put ours together,
You're above average?
We're still not.
No, it's good.
but we're right there.
You could be 7 and still be almost average,
Yeah.
just on the good side of it.
Yeah.
True.
That is not the case for me.
Same here.
Captain Bell
What do
Curve.
you mean? We're supposed to measure from the bottom?
South Park told us how to measure. Okay.
From your balls.
Of course. Is that what you're supposed to do?
From your
Is that
pelvic
wrong?
bone. That's wrong.
Uh-oh.
From your pelvic bone, you push down till you hit the bone on top.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
you measure.
Oh my
like
god.
that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
you got to push all that chub.
Yeah, that's all.
I think I heard for every 20 pounds you lose, you gain an inch.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I'd like to lose 40 pounds. And I wouldn't mind 2 more.
Yeah, you got that fupa, man.
Yeah.
You trying to double up?
Just double it up.
Nice.
Does it help with girth?
Just a little dick talk. No, it actually thins it out.
Nah, it's cool. I'm all taters. It's all right.
I feel like girth is more important than width.
Yeah, let's just be soup cans together. Holy shit! We're off the rails already. You're welcome, ladies. Happy Pride.
So, Joe, your
We're all
mage
taken.
hand grasps the door, turns the handle, and
It's a cock.
and pulls the door open.
Okay. What do I see?
You're walking in the room, or you're looking from outside, or
I'm looking from outside.
okay. So it's a fairly bare room, but you do see one strange thing in it.
It's a bear room.
It's pretty bare.
Is
you
there
see
a man or a bear in there?
Yeah,
I'd
it
much rather
matters.
be with
Is there a man or a bear in there?
So you look across from the room, and you see that there's a door on the other side. In the middle of the room, you see something very strange and out of place looking. You see this high-backed chair created from obsidian, and it's inlaid with gold, silver, and ivory. It looks almost like a throne for a king, just sitting in the middle of this room. And it's not covered in dust and cobwebs like a lot of the things down in this dungeon. It looks pristine. Near the base of this throne, you see someone lying on the ground.
Do they look like they're moving?
No. So this being is laying still on the ground, like a whole soup of blood and brain matter on the ground next to its head, and its head appears to have been cracked open somehow.
That does not sound like good soup.
Delicious.
And the being has the look of a Goliath, and it's donning the colors of Queen's Grace.
Oh. Does he have a thing on his head?
His head's cracked open.
Yeah, but does he have like a circlet still on it?
He's not wearing a circlet.
He's not even wearing the top of his head.
No.
Are we still in the dungeon? Anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're balls deep in the
So,
dungeon.
I'm
You're
sorry.
on the third floor. You're on
Was
the bottom
there?
floor.
You said there's another door on the other side of the room.
Are we trying to get out? Because I have a spell for that.
No.
Okay.
Trying to get to a portal.
Yeah. Are there footprints or any signs that obviously there's other people in there?
Roll survival. You see numerous footprints in this room.
Do those footprints convey like there was a scuffle?
With your roll, you cannot determine.
I'm gonna fly Dexter in there. Are there any other doors? Does he see anything on the ceilings?
Just
on
what I
the
described.
walls? Just what you described. Did you describe that there was another door there?
There's a door across. Yep.
As Dexter is flying, does he see anything on the ground? Maybe any kind of impression that may be like a trap of some kind, any kind of wire.
So you want to search for traps.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Find Traps.
What is that?
spell?
What does that do?
You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of
heals.
sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph warding spell, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. The spell merely reveals that a trap is present. You don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap. You sense.
Okay, so yes, you do detect a trap in this room, and then it says the nature of the danger.
Yeah.
The nature of the danger is that the trap here would attack your mind, and is potentially lethal.
And it says the general location of the trap.
It's in this room.
Okay.
Okay.
Location would be within
That's very general.
a 5-foot radius or a square. I would
If
imagine.
it's a room, it'd be like it's kind of in that corner.
Yeah. We could say it's somewhere near the Goliath corpse.
Okay.
Is the door by the Goliath corpse?
No.
I have quite a few spell slots left, so I can cast a couple more
Okay.
healing spells. I have a couple 5th and 1 6th, I believe, and a couple 3rds.
I will walk into the room, Daniel.
You're going through the next door? Or you're saying you're walking into this room?
I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
into
I
the
have
room.
2 5th.
Okay. So you walk into the room. You're there.
And does anything happen?
Nothing happens. Your cloak is not doing anything.
Okay. As I begin to walk closer to the Goliath, does anything begin to happen?
Yeah. Your cloak gently vibrates and pulsates for a moment and stops.
Okay. And what about when I start getting close to that gold throne?
It pulses a little more.
A little bit more than even the Goliath.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I continue to walk past it and head my way to the door, what happens to the cloak?
It's not pulsating at all.
Okay. So I guess I'll just let these guys know don't go near the Goliath or the chair.
Does he have a name tag Lardneck on him by any chance?
So Freyla's never met Lardneck,
Okay.
but Soren and Vecni would be able to tell it is not him.
Okay.
That's why I was asking about the circlet on his head. Because didn't he have that made him smart?
Yes.
I'll let them know that.
I'm looking at the Goliath. Can I tell maybe if it's been how it's dead? Has it been harmed by battle? Does it look like it has wounds?
Roll a medical check, and your DC is going to be. Well, I'm going to give you 2 separate DCs. Your first DC is a 10,
Okay.
and then a higher DC of a 14.
12.
Okay, so you were able to determine that he's been dead for less than 3 hours,
Okay.
I had to slide it right there in the
and
middle.
that's all that you can determine with your roll.
Right in the middle.
I'm going to talk to you guys and say, do you think that it'd be worth maybe
Is Freyla a woman?
yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say to you guys, do you think it'd be worth maybe trying to bring him back to life?
His head is the wound on his head
As a zombie?
is he basically has a hole in his head, a giant hole. Can you bring him back to
This
life with
spell
that?
closes all mortal wounds,
Okay.
but it will not restore missing body
You
parts.
save that for me.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I'm asking you guys if you think it'd be worth. bringing him back to life.
Well, he is wearing Queen's Grace colors, but we have very finite resources down here. Do you want to waste your spell slot?
Maybe it would be worth bringing him to life.
And
Maybe
while
he
we're
would-
talking, I'm gonna start looting the body.
I was going to say, let's poke it and see what happens.
Roll an investigation roll. Your DC is going to be a 12. You find a plain, basic short bow on his body, and three arrows.
Here you go.
Nice. Thank you.
Any monies? Not that I need it. So, no, I don't think that you should waste your magics on this.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
No.
When did you turn
Oh
into an
my
anime
God.
girl?
Right. Cross your eyes and make a funny face.
yeah, stick your tongue out.
Ooey, ooey.
All right, so we're in the room. We know that there's a trap by the Goliath. There's a door on the other side of the room, and we have this. What looks like a king's chair or throne.
I was thinking maybe poke him with my sword, see what happens.
Is that dead body?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead.
I thought maybe like you trigger the trap. Right, it's a mind trap. I'm gonna think about poking him with a sword.
Why don't you sit on that shiny golden throne? What do you think?
Yes, Freya. Why don't you sit on the shiny golden throne?
I have a skirtle and I have to be ladylike.
Oh boy,
What?
he's gone full Irish.
I love it. It's okay. Whenever I roleplay girls too, they also happen to be Irish. I don't know what
It's
it
a
is.
fucking lady.
Want to see a dead body?
So you open up the door, and you see in front of you, there is this short hallway. It's about 20 feet down, but unlike all the other hallways that you've encountered before, this one is not pitch black. You see on the left and right of this hallway, going down every couple feet, there are torches that are in the walls, embedded in the walls, and they are all lit. The light is not the normal color of torchlight. It is this dark purple color. And they're all lit going down to the end of the hall, which there is no door. It just opens up into a room.
We'll walk down the hallway.
Is everyone following?
I'm gonna grab Soren's shoulder and pull him behind me and be like, "Let me go first."
Okay.
Are the torches like solidly affixed to the wall? Could we grab one and take it with us?
You can take one with you.
I'm feeling lucky. I think I'm gonna grab one.
Power word.
Since I don't have night vision.
Yeah, I forgot my goggles at home too.
So you walk down to this opening. Again, it's not a closed door. It's open. And you enter into a small room. This room has the appearance of like a small library. There's 3 dusty bookcases in this room. And there's also another opening leading to another hallway on the other side of the room.
From Mary.
Like an old library.
Yeah.
It's
There's
from,
like 3 bookcases. And the
Children.
bookcases are covered with dust and cobwebs.
Okay. Is it? Has it looked like anybody's been there for a while? Is it all the dust settled, or?
Roll survival. Your DC is 12. With your roll, you see that while the bookcases are undisturbed, there are many sets of footprints going in the direction that you're going in. Many sets of footprints. More than 1, more than 2, probably more than a dozen.
So it looks like a well-traveled path. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Do these
Everything is undisturbed in the room. Like
It looks like nobody's touched the bookcases. They just whoever went through just went through.
they just go through. Okay.
Yeah.
do they look like the footprints, the kobold footprints?
With his, is Freyla trying to deter? Freyla had the roll.
I'm asking.
My what I asked before, does anything look disturbed, or like anybody's been there?
The footprints appear to be made by humanoid-sized creatures wearing like greaves.
What's a grieve?
The metal shin guards.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Is there anything? Can I tell if there's anything interesting in the bookcases?
Roll an investigation.
Ew. 14.
You found two things of note throughout the 3 bookcases. You found a spell scroll of chromatic orb, and you also found a book of history that appears like it might be relevant.
I bet 4 to 5. What is that?
I have no idea. I don't know what that means.
Rise of House Lorien. Year 2254. Lord Lycum Lorien passed away from old age. His son, Landon Eilheim Lorien, became the new Lord of Loriston. In his father's final years, Landon had been in talks with House Cordova. the Cordova family yearned for their house to return to a position of great prominence in the kingdom. Landon and House Cordova both began training massive militaries within their lands. House Bolts and House Azrael were in dire straits after so many generations of war. Their coffers and military fighting age men were quite depleted on both sides. The Battle of Clad Valley. House Azrael and House Bolts engaged in battle near Raven's Perch, as they had on many occasions during the prior centuries. The two forces parted and made camp for the night. While the two sides rested from the long day of battle, a coalition force belonging to House Lorien and House Cordova fell upon them. Both ruling armies were largely annihilated. House Lorien and House Cordova harried the ruling house's troops where they found them and embarked on a mission to conquer Dovah. 2256. Houses Lorien and Cordova succeeded in their campaign, bringing about the submission of Houses Bolts, Azrael, and all the other major houses in the kingdom. Landon Eilheim Lorien was named King of Dovah, and Ingrid Cordova his queen. This book was written by Landon Eilheim Lorien I, the King of Dovah, in the year 2267. Aethelred found a book called The Rise of House Lorien.
House of Lorien?
House Lorien.
Yeah, okay, I'll share that with the group so everybody can see what's in here.
Okay.
Maybe they'll know something about it or ring a bell.
Cordova.
Maybe Dan will put it on. Just
Yeah, do I mean, none of these jump out at me from anything in my backstory. Is there anything that I would recognize? Or
I would say Aethelred would not be familiar with that,
Okay.
that noble house.
You ain't from he.
Vecni and Soren both would be.
That's King.
Went from
Lorien,
around
Prince
her.
Lorien. What was the prince's name?
Lorien.
What an asshole.
But if you look at the year,
I don't even know what year we're in.
you're in the year 6381.
Holy shit! This is 4,000 years ago. Yeah, I'll take a Monaco.
I'm good.
Take a seltzer, regular seltzer.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dan? Anything?
I'm good. Thank you.
So we're still in the hallway.
We're in the library.
The library.
Some people are in the library. Some people probably haven't entered.
So
Yeah.
I want to just look around and see if anything stands out to me that I would want to investigate.
Just the bookcases I described.
Okay.
And there's a door straight ahead that's
There's
closed.
no door.
Oh,
It's
it just
open.
ends here.
No, there's an opening with another hallway.
Okay, I'll go
wanna-
look down the hallway.
Yeah, I want to stick my head in the hallway and just listen to see if I hear anything or I see anything out of place or see or smell anything.
So you do hear
Smell that
the you do hear the crackling flames, as this hallway also has those torches, but this hallway is much longer than the previous one. This one's about 100 feet down, and it's the same thing. There's on the left and right, there are these every couple feet there are these torches with the purple flame, just like it seems very almost very ominous, I would say.
So since I'm not familiar with this flame, I want to just investigate a little bit. Does it
I'm holding a torch. You can
Oh,
check
yeah.
it out.
is it hot like a regular flame? Does it act like a regular flame, or is it different?
Roll investigation.
$16.
I'd say with the torch being lit, it is a little bit difficult for you to investigate it. However, as far as you could surmise, there's nothing special about this flame aside from its color.
Okay. All right, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to continue cautiously?
Yep. Yeah, it works for me.
Okay. At least we don't have Brogdor going.
Yeah, but I like when Keith has his headphones on. I can whisper things to him.
I like when Keith says, I have no spell slots and I have no anything, and I have 32 AC, but my health is down to 5.
Has to happen to him every time.
Every time.
I'll get it.
Because we just walk into the first place and he's like, I smite at highest level on like a skeleton.
All right, what are you all doing? Let's get crack-a-lacking.
Well, he said he was looking
Yeah.
down the hallway.
Or
Yeah, well,
continuing down the hallway.
We're
Yes.
going to continue cautiously. At least I am.
What race are you?
I'm
That's
not-
racist.
No, it isn't. I can't. He needs. She needs
I
to
do
be
not
seen.
see racist.
Yeah, but she needs to be seen.
So you guys walk down this long 100-foot hallway with this eerie purple light dancing on the walls. And as you reach the end, you see a door in front of you. But this door is quite a bit different than the others. This door is purple, solid dark purple.
Okay.
And there is this very detailed, solid purple reptilian face protruding out of the door like this very intricate type of art and decoration.
Does it?
With these eerie yellow eyes.
Do they look like gemstones?
Yes.
It's Barney. Is it Barney?
No.
It's a good guess, yo, bruh.
Is it anything that Aethelred has recognized before or seen before?
Roll a religion.
Can I help?
I'm gonna lose my religion.
If you could explain how you would help.
Have we seen this?
Oh, sorry. I probably should have let you do that.
No, have we seen this in the banners? Isn't there a snake one?
There is a snake sigil. This is not the same thing. That was pretty good question.
Well, Vecni's well traveled. She's been to a ton of places in her 40 years at sea. We've been all over this continent. Well, this half of the continent. I was helping if I recognized it.
I suppose you could assist Aethelred in trying to remember what this might be.
Thank you. Means
How
you
does
roll
that
with-
work?
You roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. What's the advantage?
You roll twice. You pick the highest.
Oh, that's not good at all. So let's roll that one again. That's better. 18.
That's good.
18.
Okay, with an 18, this face looks familiar to you. And it distinctly
You're welcome.
brings you memories of a place called the Void. And you believe it has something to do with a race of creatures called the Sitar
Sounds
that
like
live on
Star
that
Trek.
live on another plane.
How's that spelled? Do we-
Roll for spelling.
Is
Satarre.
is the mouth opened on the door?
Yes.
Sitar. Isn't that where Venom's from?
No.
Isn't that where Venom's from?
Shove a tit in there.
It's a glory hole.
Right.
You just trust it.
Yeah.
It's totally a chick on the other side, I swear.
Always is.
Always is.
No, it's not a barbarian. Why would it be that?
That's not a beard. That's her bangs. They're just really long.
That's right. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Yo, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Not in this economy.
It's Barney, yo bro says.
Right, inflation, now it's $40.
It's only gay if you fall in love. That's what I've been told. It's definitely not gay because my face is usually in the pillow, so I'm good then.
Chief pillow butter.
We will proceed down the hallway. I take point.
You already went
We're
down
at,
the hall.
we're at the door with the carving.
Oh, that's right.
The reptilian face. Does it look like there's a way
That
to
we
open
recognized
or-
it as something.
There's no
I
apparent.
didn't
Oh, that's right.
understand.
So you recognize it as Sidorak or some shit like that.
Satir?
Satire?
What did he recognize it as? Sidorak?
Something from the
Satarak?
void?
Something. It seemed like something having to do with a place called the Void, a different plane, and a race called the Sitar.
Tar.
It looks like maybe you have to place something in its mouth.
Knowing that information, can Soren detect if this door actually leads us into a different plane?
How would you do that?
That's a good question. Is there a doorknob?
No.
You could.
Do I? I
You
think
could cast Legend Lore if you had that.
Are there?
I don't have that.
I have it, but
Well,
are
there you
there
go. That's why
hinges
you're
on the
the
door
bard.
facing which way the door would open?
Legend lore?
The door is flush.
I think
with
that's what it's called. Hold
It's
on.
so flush with the wall
So do we
that
know?
you can't determine.
Fifth
All right,
level.
so I'll push.
Oh,
I'll just push on
what other
the
fifth level
snake
spell
head.
slots do you have?
Hold on.
I have one. but
Everyone
I have
stop.
2 total, but I already used one.
Everyone
of them,
stop.
So. Yeah, sorry.
As Vecni places her hands on the door and is about to push on it, Soren, violently, your cloak starts to go apeshit, vibrating and making that.
Did it do that
It's
before we
actually-
got to the door?
No. Vecting, actually, you, as you're about to push through the door, it startles you. It's so loud, the vibrating sound. The
I instantly jump on Soren's back and start riding them.
It's extremely loud and violent.
Soren
And his cloak is
to his front.
his cloak is glowing a bright pink.
Is it vibrating really hard?
It's vibrating so hard.
Freyla's gonna step behind Joe and just wrap her legs around his back.
I would like to dexterously jump onto his shoulders.
You know what's so funny is that it doesn't matter what character you play, you're still you. You know?
All right, so would you say that gives me an opportunity to pause what I was
Yes,
doing?
if you choose to, you could stop trying to open the
Well,
door.
being that I know the cloak, and if it's going ape shit like that, I stop.
Wait, did you? His hands were they touching the door through the door or
Yeah,
away
touching.
from the door?
We're touching the door.
Did it feel solid when you touched it?
Yes.
Or did it feel like it was like a holographic type or anything?
It felt solid, but I don't have any magical awareness. Maybe you should touch it.
So to answer your question before that I asked, I don't have any kind of spell that would protect that. I would just say in Soren's...
Can you identify it?
Oh yeah, I guess I could identify it.
Do that. 10 minutes ritual cast.
It is 1 minute. Ritual cast. Sorry.
Since when?
11 minutes.
Yeah, it's one. If he casts it with a spell slot, it takes a minute.
Sorry, 11
So
minutes.
10 minutes goes by, and you determine that there is no magic to the door.
Is there any writings or languages on the door? Any looks like a language or symbols or anything that would be.
There are some symbols. So Freyla is really looking hard at this door, and underneath that sculpture, she sees very, very small letters that she doesn't recognize.
Okay, it's good to know. Let's see here. Light.
Soren, why don't you try that little floating hand of yours?
Put cast a mage hand on the door.
To push it,
And I'll stand.
I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll stand like 20
Right.
feet back.
Yeah, I also would like to back up while he's making spell sounds.
the
I'm
mage-
gonna stand 25 feet back.
I mean, how much power can a mage hand generate?
It's like 5 pounds, not even.
You're unable to push the door open.
You can
10
lift
10
5 pounds.
Unable to push the door open.
Is it locked?
You can't determine from that.
Does the cloak vibrate?
The cloak has not stopped.
Oh. So it didn't do anything until I touched it? All right. I will.
Draw straws.
Target speaks any creature that knows.
So he says there's written language. Do you still have tongues or whatever the hell it is that you can read? The spell?
I have that spell, tongues.
You have tongues, though. You have the other one.
I don't have comprehend languages.
You don't have it?
No, I do have it. I
Yeah.
have comprehend languages.
That's one that reads things.
You understand any written language that you see, but must be touching the surface of it, which the words are written.
We already touched it when you identified it. Don't you have to be touching to identify?
Can you cast that on somebody else?
No. So I'll ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
11 minutes go by with me touching the words.
You recognize that these letters spell out domain of Isarakta, Lord of the Satar.
What language was it? Does he know?
Does your spell tell you? Soren would be familiar that this language has never been used by him in this campaign at this point.
It doesn't tell me that I know what language it is.
It's the first time you've heard this language.
Yeah.
It's we've seen Abyssal before, so it's not Abyssal.
Soren has seen Abyssal multiple times.
And since fucking Keith's not here with the map, I don't know if we had other options to go anywhere else.
Nope. This is where all doors lead to.
Is this the? I don't know.
At least that's where the demon told us to go.
The demon told us to come see Usarak,
Surely,
the Lord of
he
the
wouldn't lead us
Sycorax.
astray.
No, go down the stairs and stay straight.
And what did the demon say that would happen?
Huh?
What did the demon say would happen if we did that?
Never asked. Wanted too much more shit.
Am I familiar with this creature?
Are you on level?
No, the
three?
demon did say that there were two things.
Dan, what level are we on?
The demon. No,
Third.
so the
Third-
demon, the
third
demon
level.
said that there were two things down here. There was the thing that we're looking for and something else. We never found out what the
Yes.
something else was.
Didn't I speak to it in the fucking crypt or something like that?
You weren't there for this session.
Correct.
You're talking about when you talked to
Yes.
a Shadow Knight in the Birdhaven graveyard.
Yeah,
that was a while
exactly.
ago.
Which is like 8 months ago.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was actually quite a long time ago.
So I'm concerned that you think it was last week.
No. I know it was a long time ago. I just didn't know if that's what.
So nothing happens when he puts his hands on the door. Like if you just rest your hands on it, nothing happens.
As far as what? Like, does this door open? No.
Does anything happen to the door? Does
No.
eyes light up? Does something happen?
There's nothing magical to this door. It was already
And this
identified.
name, is this any of the Shadow Knights of Blank?
You've never heard this name before.
What, the 13?
Well, no, the 13 and the Shadow Knights of Blank are two different things.
Yeah, I know. Well, you have that trap spell. Won't you
do.
cast it on this?
I don't know if I have a spell slot open. Let's see.
Well, if you don't have a level 2, you can cast it on a level 3.
How can I cast it on level 3 if I have it in my level 2 spell slot? Do I
You just use the level 3 spell slot.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright. You think it's worth casting?
Yeah,
We can't even get in it.
we don't know that. I'd
Yeah.
stop pushing
I think it's worth checking
We
out.
have not tried going in yet.
Okay, I will cast Find Traps.
You do not detect traps here.
So Vagni's going to talk to the group and be like, is this where we need to go? Is this the end of the tunnel? We don't have a map for down here. I don't know if there's other rooms to go to.
I do have a spell that is.
Just when we got down, went downstairs to get down here, and then we only there was only one way to go.
That's not correct.
Okay. Because we were looking for you asked the ghouls or whatever the hell they were, where the demon portal was, right?
It's like 3 sessions ago.
That was 1 session ago.
2 sessions.
7 sessions. Duck season. Duck season.
I do
Rabbit
have-
season.
I do have a
Rabbit season.
Barry has a spell.
I do have a spell Find Path.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think we know we have to go through the door. No,
We don't know if we have to go through that door because
yeah, it seems like it. Maybe.
we don't need to go to the void. We need to find the demon
Here it is. Find the
portal.
Path. Let's
We don't. Nothing about this has anything to do with us.
So
Unless this also takes us to that.
Find the Path. The
Well,
spell,
no, we know that this takes us to the void, and that is not the abyss.
Barry, what's your spell do?
The spell allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific.
Put it in your mouth.
To find the shortest,
Love that
most
mic
direct
makes
physical
sense.
route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with or on the same plane of existence. If you name a destination on another plane of existence, a destination that moves, such as a mobile fortress, or a destination that isn't
Put some thought into this shit. Mobile
isn't
fortress?
specific,
Fuck.
such as Green Dragon's Lair, the spell fails. For the duration, as long as you are on the same plane of existence as the destination, you know how far it is and in what direction it lies. While you are traveling there, whenever you are presented with a choice of paths along the way, you automatically determine which path is the shortest and most direct path to your route, but not necessarily the safest.
I think that
What
you
are
should
we
use.
gonna? What are we gonna ask? What are we
No,
gonna say though?
that
Like,
one's obviously the best spell because we're not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
That's true. It is banned.
Well, if you can do that,
cast that spell and we could find the demon portal. That's the whole reason why we're here.
The shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location.
I wonder if it's going to say,
That
go
you
through
are-
this wall.
Yeah, right. The wall just turns
But-
green.
I did not.
You are a human being.
Here-
that you're a piece of shit.
I was going to say, take that back.
here- but it does say a physical. Okay, a fixed location that you are familiar with, or on the same plane of existence,
Or on the same plane.
I'm sorry, on the same plane of existence. So if we're not familiar with it, it's not going to help us. If we're trying to get back to somewhere we came from before, then that would be helpful, but not to somewhere we've never been.
It doesn't lead you somewhere you haven't been.
No, it says somewhere you're familiar with.
But what would familiar with? Does familiar with mean you've been there or you know about it?
It says the most direct physical route to a specific fixed location that you are familiar with on the same plane.
Like, familiar with? Like,
Keith.
do we know it in the biblical sense? Or like... I think that's the question.
So, I don't think we need to be here. This has nothing to do with the demon portal. I think we should go back and find another path.
How do we know this demon is even being truthful with us? He is a demon after all.
Was the whole reason we were sent here? We were sent here because there was a demon portal at the bottom of this dungeon, and
So how do
Yeah,
we
we
know
need
this
to
is
shut the
not
portal
a
to keep the
demon portal?
monsters from keep populating in here.
Because
That's the
Freyla-
problem.
from the void, not the abyss.
Freyla recalls that the whole reason that she's down here is that she saw Lady Seraphina, the person that she's looking for. The whole reason she's in Dovah, she came to Queen's Grace believing Lady Seraphina was here, and she saw Lady Seraphina go into the Queen's Grace dungeon's entrance and has been pursuing her.
This is true.
Freyla will recall that.
I recall that.
Nice.
Is why she's here to begin with.
So what does your character want to do?
Well, I don't think that we can get through this door.
You mean like physically
around.
open it?
I mean, we could, but if you see how his cloak is vibrating and glowing, it means it's very dangerous.
I see.
And
so you're looking for someone down here?
Yes, Lady Alafrina.
Seraphina.
And do you,
Seraphina.
and
Lady
do you-
Elephantitis?
And do you believe they're behind this door?
I don't know where they went. I saw them come down here, but I don't know where they went from there.
Aethelred did find a letter mentioning her.
I did.
No, I did.
You're not Aethelred.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
I love how every day you play is just like a new thing of D&D.
Yeah, he's like, I've never done this before.
I'm Aethelred.
What's this?
I have
Tastes
a spell,
like
but no
burning.
spell slots.
Cure wounds.
Did I mention I have a very bad head injury?
Yeah. All right. Well, last turn I took 30 points of damage. So I'm going to heal for 20 this turn and pass.
I vanish from the scene and pass. Pass.
Yeah.
You guys should probably do something.
All right, Vecni is just gonna say, "Son, we should go," and she's gonna turn and start walking the other way, away from
Wow.
the door.
I'll follow.
Wow.
What else can we do?
Well,
We could open
Die.
the door.
Open the door.
all right. So, would he know that
Bring
the
the
void
heat.
has anything to do with the abyss? Because he's the one that did the check. Or well,
You know that the void is a separate plane. That's his knowledge.
and we're looking for a portal to the abyss. This has nothing to do with our mission,
Correct.
unless there's a portal to the abyss behind this stupid door.
Oh my god.
All right.
Wait.
What if they're doing like a
I'm gonna
crossover
go push the door.
Push the
season?
door.
Wait, Freyla says wait.
For what?
I might have something here.
I think Freyla should push the door. Her
Is there
friend's
something-
behind it.
Wait. Just wait.
Just waiting. Buffering. Buffering.
I know. I'm really scared about how your cloak is doing that scene.
Yeah, it's done it
All right, here.
quite a few times since we've been down
It's my
here.
first time of using
Yeah, but is
computer.
this the worst it's done it?
Would this be any worse
Hold
than
on.
a frog?
Hold on.
It's around the same.
I do have a spell
That
that
was easy.
could be helpful. It's called True
For us.
Seeing.
What was that do?
The spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are.
Jeez.
For the duration, the creature has true sight, notices secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into the ethereal plane, all out of a range of 120 feet.
Love it. Just cast it.
It's my only level 6
I'm
spell.
gonna pull out
Level
a
6?
thing of rope because I have no
My
idea.
man.
We're looking for a portal, and I don't know what's on the other side of this. So I'm gonna tie it on my waist, hand the other end to Soren, and be like, "I'm just gonna push the door." And I will go and push the door.
And I will plant myself down.
Athletics check 15.
I'm going to sit like my butt down on the ground. Do one of these.
Okay.
Hey, I have a 21 strength right now.
I will.
That's right, you drank that.
I will prepare my bow.
That's right, he's got a short bow now.
3 arrows.
Hey man, better than 0.
The door is very heavy, and you could feel it's probably made of stone. And you push with all your might, and you're able to just push it open a crack. Enough for like a body to slide through.
Soren, perhaps your bird.
Yeah, I'll take Dexter and I'll warg into him and have him fly through.
Okay.
And
Dexter witnesses a terrifying sight.
Oh, okay.
Horrifying.
Got it.
Dexter flies through the door, and it sees a couple things. It sees that this room has, like a couple of other rooms, including the frog room, has a very high vaulted ceiling that goes about 100 feet at the highest point. You see 3 armored knights laying on the ground in the center of the room. 6 creatures surround the knights and appear to be consuming them. These creatures kind of have, Soren has seen zombies in the past, and it kind of has a similar look, but these ones have very strange, distinct, and uniform colors to them. They have blue bodies and these like almost tan colored skulls, and the skull is down to just the bone on these zombies. And also something strange is that these zombies are surrounded with these black like clouds. But that's not all that he sees in the room. He sees
You
other
mean
things
like
as well.
like Pigpen?
Like what?
Like Pigpen? Got a permanent little cloud around him.
Yes, just like that.
Nice.
Exactly. He sees 9 beings that are wearing the clothing of like mages, these like yellow robes. But these humanoid beings have purple skin and appear to be lizard-like, very similar to what you saw on the front of the door. Of them, 6 of which carry these long staves with these intricate designs at the tips. 2 of them carry axes. And the last one is much, much larger than the others. And he also carries like a long staff. And there is one more creature present in the room, and it's a creature that both Vecni and Soren have seen before. It is a decrepit, decaying, winged beast. It is one of those zombie dragons that they faced in the graveyard of Birdhaven.
I don't remember that.
It was mounted by a Shadow Knight.
That might have been the session I wasn't there.
Maybe you weren't there for it. You see all that in this room.
That is a lot of enemies.
That's a lot of enemies for sure.
That's 16 enemies, including the dragon.
Did you notice a portal?
There is no portal in the room. There is a door on the other
Like,
side
no,
of the
hell
room.
no with that.
Huh?
Let's don't go in there.
You said we do notice a portal?
There is no portal, but there is a door on the other side of the room. It looks like the dungeon continues through this place.
Is this room big enough that, like, how light is it in the room? How big is the room?
This room is surrounded with those purple torches.
Okay, so it's
it is bright.
Okay.
Is this the same way that the footsteps went through the library?
Yes,
In this direction?
correct.
What do you think?
I think I'm going to cast invisibility. Upcast it on all of us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, I like it.
How big is the room, Dan?
I would say it is about 30 feet across, but it's a very like wide room. So like the width of the room is quite large, like 120 feet.
Hey, You, the one with the fine path. Can you find a clear path to the door?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You can find a path, correct?
Yeah, but it's got to be somewhere we've been before.
How about the
window.
fucking door you can see?
It would be the most direct path, not the safest.
The most direct, but not the safest.
Yes.
Fuck that spell's garbage. Get rid of it. That's the whole point.
It's almost like GPS. Would you like to avoid tolls?
Yes, yes. It would.
Would you like to
Oh,
avoid
big
an
shit.
ass whooping?
It adds 20 minutes to your ETA.
Don't care. It's free. So yeah, I can upcast of invisibility at 5th level, and target all 4 of us.
And, and I have a cantrip I can do. I can make the flames dim for up to 1 minute or flicker.
We don't want to let them know.
If we're already invisible, I wouldn't affect.
Just don't even do nothing.
All right, so we're invisible. I will.
Well, hold
You
on.
can cast
before
tiptoe.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that before I do stuff like that, like who's wearing heavy armor?
Nobody.
I'm not.
Nobody. Okay, so no one's taking negative stealth penalties. Yes. What do we have? Can you give us some shit so that if we have to roll for stealth
Does anyone
checks?
have-
Yeah, I can blast everybody.
Yeah,
That
there
only
you
lasts
go.
a minute. So
I
gotta
have
be
2
quick.
bardic inspirations left from the last short rest.
So 3 creatures. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna bless us all. I'm gonna.
I also have an inspiration, and we're all blessed.
Yep, we're blessed.
Yeah, I didn't use mine.
inspiration
I meant to
Dan's
ask
at
you
the
that,
laptop
Dan.
like now, going fuck.
Dan, I meant to ask you last time. Like,
Yeah.
I got an inspiration and then I fucking almost died, like with 0 hit points. Do I still have it, or do you lose it when you've?
Still have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool.
So when you're blessed, you add 1d4 onto attack roll or saving throw. So
It's not ability checks you.
Not ability checks.
no, it just says
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Saving throws.
Okay, well, blesses will be fine then. Doesn't matter.
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot 2 or higher, you can target 1 more additional creature. That's it. So
Do you guys think that's the best thing to do? Is to
wait, which shield? of faith?
Creep.
Hold on,
yeah? Does anyone else have anything that could help us get through this?
I have a very good dex.
I could do. I mean, it's my only 6th level
Where's
spell. I
past
could
that
do.
trace when you need it, huh?
I could do mass suggestion, or so. What? Yeah. Try to convince up to 12 of them not to do anything. Wouldn't do it, cover them all, but
Keep that one
could try.
cocked and
All right,
ready.
Yeah.
so hold on to that.
Yeah.
And I do-
Because I have to maintain concentration on invisibility. I think just make sure.
Where is it? Where is it, guys? I think this is here.
Yeah, concentration 1 hour. We can all be invisible. So, are you guys good with that, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good with that. Let's go.
Aethelred?
Yep.
Good. Vecni?
I'm already in the room.
Already got my pants off.
All right. I will upcast
Yeah.
invisibility to
Paintless stream.
5th level, making all 4 of us invisible.
Wait.
Hold on to your thing,
Vecni,
Barry.
smash.
Hold on to your thing.
Got it.
Roll invisible. We're all blessed, and we have bardic inspirations,
And-
inspirations.
Well, I mean, I haven't cast them yet. If anyone wants it,
I take my rope
I have
back.
2 that I can dole out.
What is part of
It gives you a 1d10 advantage on attack or save or any check.
You have
Okay.
abilities.
That's pretty good.
Huh?
Well,
It's a action. For anything, yeah.
Okay.
It says 1 ability check, attack roll,
Okay,
or saving
ability
throw.
checks. Okay.
And you can add it after the roll.
Oh, okay.
So you
Who's the worst at stealth? I have a
Barrett.
+3.
I have a +5.
That's meta. I have plus 11.
Wow.
Not you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't you give it to us too?
Okay.
Because I think her
+6.
yeah +6 over here.
Yeah. I will. All right. So I'll do 2, and I'm out for now. Bart, until we do another short rest. So
Okay.
Freya,
Inspiration,
And that gives
sword.
me a plus,
Freyla. Sorry.
plus a D10.
It's
on-
1d10 if you need to roll some kind of check.
If you need to roll it.
If you don't
Okay.
have to
I
use it,
if you need to roll
and
it.
it lasts for 10 minutes.
I think we're gonna get through this. All right.
Yeah.
I hope
let's
so.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Passive. I have 17. Passive.
17. I have-
Left hand side. Left hand side of your screen. So it says
Yeah,
passive
18.
Perception.
perception.
I'm 18 as well.
Me
So
too.
Vecni is the highest. Okay. So you guys start walking through the room, and Vecni, you notice that
So were you just like quickly going through all your characters to find out which one of them could see invisible creatures?
For sure. For sure. Look at his fucking face.
It's like, Dan, is it a trap? No, as he holds treacherous traps.
Vecni, as you enter the room and you begin to traverse through it, you notice that those zombie-looking creatures, they're greedily consuming those 3 dead knights, as you would expect zombies to do. But there's something strange as you walk by. You notice they're going for the choicest pieces of meat. They're tearing armor off to get to the sections that they want, and they're doing so almost like it's almost like they have a tremendous amount of intelligence for zombies.
Ooh.
You continue to walk through the room. You get about 2/3 of the way towards the door to get to the other side when all of those purple reptilian creatures dressed in the mage's robes all at once suddenly snap their necks and look to the really large one all at once. The large one, who's just kind of sitting in a chair, not really doing anything much at all, looking down at the ground without changing his gaze or anything. He simply says the words. Well, you guys don't speak this language. He starts.
I know it.
I
know it.
You can understand? Okay, so Vecni only understands.
Draconian or what?
It's not draconic.
Hold on, what is...
Says words in a language only Vecni understands. There are 4 of you. I'm guessing you're trying to get passage through this room as well. Stop where you are, or I will take your actions as hostile.
Well, it sounds like there might be an opportunity to get through without fighting everyone in the room and dying.
Feast.
Strangest analogy ever. I try my best.
All right, so these picky zombies are picking it apart. So we'll say what you said happened because
And where's
there's
the
nowhere
zom-
for us to go.
Where are the zombies?
So the zombies are the zombie models. The ones, these ones.
over here.
Yeah. And the lizard guy and the purple lizard look like guys are the lizard folk that I didn't have models.
So-
that looked right.
I would go, like he said,
Far
straight
wall?
across to the far
To the
wall and
door.
then try to hug the wall to
Yeah.
the door.
Or as Dan would say,
And
hang a
where is
left.
this king lizard folk at, or the one that looks like
The really large one is that huge, the huge like ogre looking guy.
So him over here.
What about
But
that?
he just looks like a giant lizard man. That's
What about that
purple
two-headed
skin.
motherfucker right there?
Yeah.
With that layout, it's the only way we can
How
go.
long is the entire hallway?
The room itself is like 30 feet across,
All right, by how
By
wide?
what?
By how
120 feet, like he said.
Who's pulling up the rear?
Sorry.
And also floaty chick.
She's with you.
Never says anything. She's still there.
Oh, she's not fucking invisible either.
We'll tell
she
her
casts
to
a spell.
stay in this
No,
room.
send her in first. See what happens.
Yeah, he's right. She's not invisible. She's not
So
invisible.
just-
So
just
she can
say-
stay
no,
outside.
we'll just say she
Yeah,
stays
I'm
out.
not casting at the 6th.
Yeah, no. She stays out in the other room. Okay, so we enter the room. Your guy says, "I see you guys."
He says, there were 4 of you. I suppose you're looking for passage through here as well. Stop where you are. If you continue to move through my domain, I will consider it hostile.
So we stop.
He says it only Vecni understands him.
Okay. So they can't see me
No,
either.
I casted comprehend languages.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
so
are we
you-
like bumping into each other because we're all
Comprehend
invisible?
language
I never thought about
doesn't
that.
help with speech, does it?
No, it
To-
means
to
I
your
understood though.
Oh, okay. As long as that lasts.
Like if,
Can we see each
if
other?
he stops, I'm just gonna run
No,
right back.
no, you can't see each other. That's
Yeah,
your
so
question.
I can hear it. I just can't speak it.
Okay.
All right, so Vecni stops.
And Vecni has points, so I guess you guys like kind of collide in her.
Well, I don't know if we can see each other. If we're all
No, we
So
talked
we'll-
about that. We're all
so
invisible.
stops.
We're
So
back to
stops
back,
the
so let's imagine that we're
Maybe we all do the
holding each other's clothing as we're
Cloak.
going
we
through.
do the elephant parade.
All right,
Because we're all invisible. We can't see each other either.
Vecni will respond. She goes, "We have no quarrel with you. We just want to see what's on the other side of that door. We are looking for a portal to the abyss."
You hear the same voice. Such a portal exists, but I was tasked with guarding the way.
Ah, fuck.
I cannot let you through for free.
Oh, well, what will it cost?
Freda says, "I will make love to you."
Does she say that?
She can't understand
Oh,
it.
she can understand him.
Oh yeah.
He says, many have tried to reach this portal, and some have made it as far as you. One man, in particular, this arrogant young knight in blue armor. He managed to slip past with a few in his group.
ENM?
No, that is not his name. Although he has passed here as well. I want this man destroyed. I want his life. He should suffer an eternal torment. Will you agree to bring him back to me alive? If you do so, I'll let you pass without any kind of fight.
Well, can you tell me his name?
Yes.
And who I'm looking for?
He goes by the name of Winsalot.
Why do I know that name?
Why do we
Isn't he a knight from Lawrence? Oh, yeah. He was that young knight.
So
That
I guess
super
he
cocky.
doesn't.
I wanted to fight him back then.
So he doesn't lose much then.
No, he gave that name to himself because he thought he was really good.
Because he.
I didn't catch that.
Vecni,
Sorry.
look, Soren dropped the spell. Actually, no, we can use it going forward.
Yeah, it's an hour long.
Vecni smirks and goes, "I knows this one. He's kind of a pain in the ass."
Who am I looking for again?
You're looking for Lady Seraphina.
Serafina.
Can you ask her-
Aquafina.
Can you ask him if he's seen Lady Seraphina?
I don't think we know what the hell's happening.
Yeah, you
right
guys
now. We
have
don't know
no idea
shit.
what's going on.
you guys
Only
don't
ones that
understand.
understand are me and him.
You don't know shit about fuck right now.
I love that line.
Again, this is like a giant lizard man.
We've gone
lizard-looking
full
thing
Ruthie.
with purple
Shit
skin,
about fuck.
dressed like a mage with a huge staff.
really
And he's
don't-
got a whole litany of minions
I
around
don't
him.
really give a shit about Lady Seraphina, to be honest with you.
I bet
Oh,
you
that's your whole
don't.
character.
your
thing.
backstory.
That's your whole backstory.
You gotta pretend.
Yeah.
And what's your motivation to be here?
You know, Barry, my man.
Why are you? Why is
Lard
Fairley
neck
here?
all over
really
again.
embracing the role.
You know, it just
Fridley's
doesn't
very-
matter what character you play. You're always you. I love it.
Why is Fairley here?
Because Fredley, you know,
Doesn't give a fuck because Barry doesn't. See, doesn't matter what character he's playing. He's always
right.
Barry. I
So,
love it. I love it. See, this is why you're here.
I think
if I
that's all
was
our
my
rank.
character, I wouldn't give a fuck. So
Order the Burning Fist recruit.
That's everybody. Dan just said it. So Vecni is going to, like I said, she'll smirk. Go, I know this asshole. I mean, if that's what it costs is his life, it means nothing to me. It will be done.
You hear this very deep. All of you hear this very deep guttural laugh. This giant creature reaches into its pocket and pulls out this yellowed parchment and throws it
You're
at
going
Vecni's feet.
to have to sign a
Throws it
contract.
directly at Vecni's feet, despite you being invisible.
Yeah, you're going to have to sign a contract to make sure that you do this.
It is written in common.
Do it, or wherever you come from, my configuration.
Shame contract.
A contract was handed to Vecni, written in the blood of a slain Eldorian knight. A shame contract.
I grant you free passage through my domain. In exchange, bring a human called Winsalot to this room alive. He has nearly reached Death Reaver, former warden of Panjara Sagrada, so move quickly. Failure to bring the human here will curse your soul and reveal your most shameful secret to me. I will spread word of your misdeeds through this material plane and beyond. Your secret will plague your mind during all waking hours each day until you share the secret with someone new. When dawn breaks each morning, your torture will begin once again until you share the secret. This curse will never cease until you find a way to defeat me. Isakarda, Lord of the Sitar. Sign in blood, foolish mortal.
I grant you free passage through my domain. In exchange, bring the human called Winsalot to this room. Oh, it's gotta be alive. Okay. He has nearly reached Death Reaver, former warden of Panjara Sagrada.
That's the warden.
So, and the warden's the one that's guarding the portal. So move quickly. Failure to bring the human here will curse your soul and reveal your most shameful secret to me. I will spread word of your misdeeds through the material plane and beyond. Your secret,
So everyone's going to know who Vecni really is.
yeah.
your secret will plague your mind during all waking hours each day until you share your secret with someone new. Oh.
So every day he has to tell someone his secret, otherwise he's plagued with it all day, and it's just like the only thing he can think
Yo,
of.
it's like It Follows, but with a secret.
When
But
dawn
every
breaks
day-
each morning, a torch will begin. Never cease until you find a way to defeat me.
Sign in blood.
Vecni has a big
Foolish
secret.
mortal.
What?
I mean, it's not
You do
bad.
have a secret. That
I do.
But you don't know that.
I do.
Isark, Lord of the Satari.
Your character does not know
Oh,
that.
my character doesn't
Yeah,
know.
Barry knows it.
Lord-
I know Barry knows it.
Lordlek knew, but my new character does not.
Hard
Because
to
we
do
were
it.
at a tavern and we were looking at the wanted posters, and you guys told me that.
Aetherwood wants to
I'd-
ask what the fuck is going on. Because I'm just like, it's been a while. Lots of talking.
Don't move. You can understand me. Just shut
You
up.
see, it gave him this piece of paper.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, can we... you have this, you want him alive. Can we change that to dead or alive? Because we are really good at killing.
You hear this guttural voice again say, "No, he must be alive. I want to savor his torment."
We can kill him and then just raise him.
If we do kill him, we can bring him
Yeah,
back.
kick his ass and then bring him back to life.
Yeah,
All right.
verify.
Was he with anyone else?
Yes,
Do you know of his companions?
I believe most of them have been deceased at this point, but there was a woman with him.
What is her name, if you know?
Her name is Rowena Ravenclaw.
It's a Faustian bargain if I've ever heard
Yeah,
one.
it definitely is. Deal with the devil.
I am damaged. Am I bleeding from anywhere?
How much health did you lose?
I could give you a nick with my dagger if you like.
Like 40?
You lost 40 health.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have this cut on your forehead that's been bleeding down, trickling down your nose the whole time.
I'm sorry. 33.
What I said stands.
Vecni will rub the blood off her forehead like this, and she'll sign her name, and she'll toss the paper back.
He looks at it, looks at your signature, and you signed it. You actually signed your name, correct?
What do you mean?
And he goes, and you hear this loud click coming from the door across the room. And then you hear in that language, "Let the mortals pass."
Yeah, did you
So
sign,
which one was this? Was this one of the zombie guys or?
No.
Did you sign the big lizard
The
guy?
huge,
Did you sign
much larger
Vecni
than the
or
other.
something else?
I signed Vecni.
Who can see invisible creatures?
That's not my name.
I know.
I'm pretty sure it's still going to count.
My
I don't
name's
know.
Marjorie.
Okay.
Yeah, not really though. In a contract, if you sign a different name, it's not valid.
You do when you do it with interdimensional demons, and you can't.
Guys, guys, walk through.
All right, I'm going to. Guys, let's go.
Are you guys going to call to Lavender, or are you just going to leave her back there?
Fuck her.
She's not even in the room with you.
Oh.
What do you think?
It's up to you. If you want to just leave her, you can.
Okay,
Guard the door.
Hey, floaty lady.
Tell her to guard the
See you
door.
later.
Okay, so we'll leave.
Without her? Okay.
You don't
Yeah, I don't want to share that
Yeah,
XP.
wait,
What if we need her unique
guard the door?
cantrips later, though? Come on.
Dan,
What
we'll
if
tell,
we need to
we'll tell her to watch the door.
What if we need to make a sacrifice to open a
Someone
door or
watch the door?
something?
Then we
With
can
a
always go
portal.
back and get
The
it.
door in this room or the previous door?
Previous door.
Okay.
Yeah,
What if we need to?
that's fair.
turn
That's a
to?
good point. Let's take her with us.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have had her sign the contract.
That wouldn't have been a terrible plan. You would have had to convince her.
Easy peasy.
it'd be
We have a
easy.
board. We could have done that.
We probably shouldn't have done that.
Damn.
Well, it's too late now.
Had a what?
A bard.
We have a bard. You.
Oh, right.
You're the guy that can bang adult red dragons. Like, we got to convince this broad to sign this contract.
I'm still not even sure what the fuck's going on.
We're just following along at this point.
It's like, looks like he signed a contract.
As Vecni turns the doorknob to enter the next room, right? You hear
Is
this
his cloak still going? Did his cloak stop vibrating? Since we're not.
Yes.
Okay.
It did.
Nice.
You hear the creature call out to you again, Vecni, and it says in that language again. Thanks for signing my contract. I will give you a tip as you move forward.
All right, Vecni turns around and goes, "What's that?"
The pink items that you possess, the artifacts, they won't be affected by what comes next.
All right.
What do you mean by that?
End of tip.
That's it. That's what you get.
Let me ask you a question real quick before we enter here.
You push your luck mortal.
Okay, well, it has to do with your contract. What if we stumble upon this Winzelot and he's already dead?
Then you've broken the contract. That's why you must hurry.
All right. So you know he's still alive.
At the time that you signed the contract, he was still alive. Otherwise, it would not have worked.
All right, guys, let's go. And Vectine will start down the hallway or whatever's on the other side of the door.
It is a short hallway leading to a door.
Right to the door. Open the door.
We're all sprinting.
We're all invisible too, so it's cool.
It's up to them if they want to sprint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do whatever they do.
They just feel whoever's behind me holding
don't
my
even know what
cloak.
happened.
They feel the
What? You guys don't know what happened?
I know.
Oh, that's
I know
curious.
that's right.
No, you guys are so confused.
I know what happened.
We're just following.
I also can't see anything because you're fucking invisible.
Fuck you.
Oh, we're doing
We're holding
elephant
hands.
chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Somebody's
the
holding
elephant
my
chain?
cloak.
Exactly.
Somebody's holding whoever's behind me's butt
Sad-
cheeks.
sad
And
elephant
then
parade.
Soren's behind you guys, just pushing the whole group over.
So we go to the door. I open the door.
And you see the small room, and there's a door straight across from you. That door does have this ring of this decorated like stonework surrounding it.
Is there a doorknob?
Yep.
Anything in the room?
No.
All right, I run up and grab the doorknob.
Sure.
And I open the door.
Sure.
Roll an instant death check.
As you open the door, the glyphs all glow white.
Okay. Does anything else happen?
Yeah.
Are we still invisible?
Yes.
How close?
Fuck, 1 hour.
Who's next after Kevin?
I guess it would be me.
Me.
You?
Yeah, that's what we decided earlier.
Oh, it's Kevin, you, me, and then
Yeah.
Soren. And the
Uh-huh.
end. Okay.
The next person after Kevin and Kevin both have to make intelligence saves. Kevin, your intelligence save is 18.
Ah, shit.
And Aetherite, you're next. It's 16.
You guys also have his.
Yes, you have
What's it called?
blessed.
Yeah, you're blessed.
So
One.
1d4.
Okay.
One
Can I
top.
add the modifier to the roll? In
And Aetherite, you have inspiration as well.
What did you say? My
True.
Yours is 18.
18.
Plus 1d4.
Thank God for bless. I got it. 19. Look at it. It's a 15 plus 3 plus 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you for bless.
got a natural 12, so
Plus.
could I add the bless?
Roll d4 unmodified.
Did you beat a 16 or tie a 16?
Not yet.
He's got to get this. Get this.
Well, bless won't. Oh, 16? Oh, yeah, you have to.
I could roll a 4.
Yeah, you have to go for
Damn it! Roll a 3.
3.
So you failed.
I
yeah,
won.
got a 15.
Wait,
Yeah.
you have your inspiration still.
No, that's true.
I could roll again.
Yeah, that's what inspiration does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use
You
it.
want?
We don't want your
I,
brain.
I have a
to explode.
shitty fucking. Yeah, alright, that's right. Ooh,
19. There you go.
All right. Nothing happens to either of you. You both feel this strange magic wash over you, and you kind of like feel something coming at your mind, and you both resist it. Nothing happens.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. Next up,
Guys, it's a mind sucker.
the door opens, and you enter into this long hallway. It's a narrow hallway, and you see it's kind of like a jail area with 8 small rooms on each side. It looks kind of similar. You've been through a couple of these before.
Is it lit?
No. So those pink torches or purple torches are no longer there.
You no longer have yours. It's invisible.
Yeah, I'm sure I would have
Pick
dropped
three
it
of
when we
the-
became
yeah,
invisible.
Yeah. So
cool.
no, now it's dark
I
again.
do. We have. Who has you and me have dark vision, correct? Vecni.
It's pretty cool, right?
That's cool.
Yes. So me and Vecni have dark vision. Do we see anything?
All right. So wait, what happened when the door?
We're in a long hallway.
You're in a long
Looks
hallway.
jail
It's like
holding
another jail
cells.
area, like where you saw the skeletons, and you've been through a few of these areas before.
Is it dark?
So-
Or
yeah.
do they still have these pink?
No, the torches aren't there.
Okay.
See anything? Hear anything? Anything that we should be concerned about?
keep
or
booking it down the
cautious
hallway.
about?
Just keep looking it down the hallway.
Vecti's not stopping. We're invisible.
Correct.
Yeah.
Soren is
You
also,
are invisible.
Soren is aware, and he's pushing the back.
Okay.
Towards the end of the hallway. Do you remember how probably 2 sessions ago you passed one of these areas and you got towards the end, and there were these spouts on both sides that shot this like sticky black liquid at you?
That never happened.
It did.
Yeah, I don't remember. But okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. They spat venom at us.
It wasn't venom. It was a
I remember
black,
there was like
sticky
fire.
wicked.
It was a black goo.
That's venom.
Yeah, I just said fire comes down and you're fucking dead.
So Vecna, you step on part of the floor and it presses down just like what happened before, and on both sides there's no save. You get splattered with these spouts shoot out this black
Wait.
liquid and covers all of you guys.
Wait,
What about monk stuff?
Hold on. If
No,
that
there's
happens,
no
There's no save.
if that
happened
happened,
this
if
happened
that
before.
happened before,
It did happen before.
you have dark vision, you would have recognized these and been
No, you're
cautious.
running. You would not have saw. They're like subtle, and they're not like
That's fair.
obviously pronounced.
That's fair. Okay.
God
so what
says
happens?
no.
Can't you like catch arrows?
You each have 6 seconds to do something.
6 seconds to respond to it happening.
It happened already. You're covered in the black. liquid.
I would like
I remember what happened last time, and I reached for my water skin, popped the top, and used shape water to wash it off of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to help me because I can't if I use mold earth.
You can't use 2 actions. You have 6 seconds.
Let me just do create water and drop it on all of us.
Hey, doesn't that break her invincibility?
If
Pour
she
in water?
casts a spell, yes.
And use your water skin, or use shape water.
It's not an attack.
If you use shape water, it breaks.
I use shape. I said I did it, so I
so,
did it.
so you're no longer invisible.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I have a water skin. I like to try to pour it on myself to get as much of it off as
What kind of
possible.
floor is the ground?
Stone.
Actually, you know what? He uses shape water on himself
Yes.
Herself.
and then use the water skin.
Yes.
Water's on the floor.
Yes.
I dive into the floor and I use the water that's on the ground.
Okay.
I'll do the same. It's a good idea.
I did it first.
I would say there's not enough water for both of you. Frankly, you have to do something different.
Also, I'm invisible. You can't see me do it.
I mean, it's only like a gallon of water,
I'm gonna
and I wouldn't have splashed. I would have put it right back into the water skin.
Hey, fuck
So
you.
then, well,
Why would I waste
I'm
the
gonna
water if
piss
I
in
can
my
reuse it?
hands.
It doesn't have the black goo
you don't
shit
have
on it?
time to do that.
Why don't I piss? Why you got time?
You have
to
six. You have
Because
6
I can
seconds.
clean
You get
the
one
water.
action.
I can purify the water.
Ah.
Are you gonna tell me that you're not gonna?
I mean, I splashed it on the ground and wasted all my water.
You're gonna
for my-
use your
because water goes on the ground.
You're gonna use your Brita
bloody
cantrip
puddle.
to purify.
Okay, Vecni, did the water go in the ground or no?
No.
Then you, Soren, you can't do
Fine, mold earth, and I'll.
that. So your invisibility's gone.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna drop to the ground when I do it anyway.
I can do create water. You can create up to 10 gallons of water. Clean water.
Is that an
within
action?
range. It's one action.
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
Okay. Yep. You can do that. So you also break invisibility. So right now, Aether is the
10
only one
gallons of
still
water?
invisible.
Yeah.
You know.
Is invisibility concentration? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, you guys. No one's invisible anymore. Doesn't matter.
You broken. What? How? Why? How
I
do you
just
break?
Molded earth.
I had the mold earth.
Because we
This doesn't break
know
concentration.
it casts a spell. Oh no,
casts a
it
spell.
doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah,
break
but he casts a spell. It doesn't end his concentration.
It does
but
not
he-
break concentration.
Yeah, but he casts a spell.
Hold on,
cast
guys,
a
so
spell.
wait.
Yeah. So you're not invisible, but he still is.
That's true. That's
I-
true. You know your concentration.
You
doesn't
could
drop.
choose to drop your
How
concentration.
does my concentration not drop?
Because casting a spell doesn't drop your
Oh yeah,
concentration.
it's gotta be.
Yeah. Unless you could choose to drop your concentration.
I-
Oh, well, then I'm still invisible too.
I told
You're
you
not.
guys all the way.
How is that?
It's a
Because
30
you use an action, it breaks the. only Frail is visible then.
It's a
I'm okay with that. Everyone roll. So
No, I did it first.
all right, so Vecni still did it.
Just because I know. Did she get sprayed with a goo?
Yeah,
Everyone did.
No, I mean like before. 'Cause
No.
I've done it
No.
before. I know. So that's why I instantly went and washed
And
it
then
off.
I saw you and I reacted.
There we go. That's what happened.
I know I'm gonna drop to the ground.
Okay.
That's my 6 seconds.
What is all that?
I recall my water skin water. It never happened.
So everyone, so there's another one of those spouts straight ahead at the end of this hallway, and whoosh, it shoots this cone of flame at everybody. Everyone make a dex save of 15. DC 15.
Do I get anything because I'm on the ground?
14 for you. No.
Yay! I'll
Yeah,
take it.
14 for you.
I'll take it.
22.
Pass.
18.
And everyone had the stuff washed off them, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my inspiration and reroll.
Uh-oh.
That was not good.
Wait,
19.
where's the dex at on the top? Or...
I rolled
Yeah.
a 5
Oh,
originally.
shit. Hold on. I fucking-
That was with a
I
+4.
rolled the wrong one. I'm supposed to roll the one on the top, right?
Yeah, the top left.
I like these so much.
Very nice.
I like a nice
It's still a number. Ouch.
You failed?
Yeah.
All right, but you still take half damage because you did wash that stuff off of you. So everyone else presses themselves up against the side of the hallway, and they avoid this spout of flame. But Freyla, who's never even experienced this trap before, gets the flames wash completely over her. But she doesn't have the accelerant on her, so she doesn't take full damage. She takes 15 fire.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 before. I use that inspiration.
It wouldn't have been any different. Crit failing doesn't
No,
make
but
any
still.
difference. And the hallway bends to the right.
Keep going.
Yep, we're all running.
You bend to the right, and you see a door in front of you.
Keep going.
You open the door, and you see. You enter a room that has this elevated, huge wooden door on the opposite side of you. It's this really long, narrow room. There's a piano up against the right side wall of this narrow room. There's a single bookcase up against the left. In the center of a room, there's what appears to be some kind of very, very fancy-looking casket. You see two figures that Vecni and Soren recognized. You see a knight wearing blue, laying on the ground, and you see a woman dressed like a knight as well, standing next to him, also wearing blue. Both of them don the sigil of Clad, the golden crown, the light blue golden crown.
Is that Prince Lorian's thing?
Is that who we're looking for?
Let me
Maybe.
Means a lot.
I'll pull it up for you.
Is that the Lorian dynasty? Clad, right?
Clad is the yes.
Okay. Clad. That's Prince Lorian. So the ones that try to jump us. So who did the lizard guy? He said that Winzelot was with a female.
He did.
Is this that female, Rosalina Rosewood, or
So you've
Ravenclaw?
met her before. From what you recall, that is Rowena Ravenclaw, and both of them seem like all banged up, like their armor's all dented, and even torn in some spots. You could see from across the room that Rowena's face looks like bruised and covered in cuts, and her clothing's ripped and disheveled. And like I said, Winzelot's like lying on the ground.
What's her name? Rowena?
Rowena.
Rowena, is that you?
She looks over. Oh, it's you, Vecni. Please come over. We need help.
This is who else?
What's that check? Insight check.
Who's the other person?
You can roll insight.
Who's
I wanna see if she's-
Who's the other person?
Sir Winzelot.
It's both of them? 18 is both of them?
Yes. Okay, you believe her.
Huh? Yeah, no. What is going on?
You have hold person?
What happened to you?
Please come help us.
I
And
think
they're
we'd
like
like to,
far
yeah.
across the room from you. So
Cast
this
on both of
room
them.
is where you guys are. You're here, and they're all the way over here.
Cast it on both of them.
these other people now?
Okay.
There are no other people.
There's a person right there.
This is just.
What is that? A statue?
Wait, is Aetherite, you're still invisible?
I mean, I haven't cast
Yeah,
a spell
those
or
two are-
attacked anything,
both of
so I
those are
suppose.
still- No,
So all three of us are still visible.
no, not him.
Only Aethelred's invisible, I believe.
Oh no, because we redid the water thing. Yeah.
Just me.
All right, so while you're invisible, cast hold person on Sir Winzelot.
Okay.
But that's gonna make you visible.
That'll make you visible.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm already visible.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
Fuck it.
So I will cast hold person on Sir Dushalot.
Where's our minis?
Okay. And what? Yeah. So you can do marching order. So you're entering from here.
Where are they? Pass the minis over for us.
Sir Winzelot, unless he has invisibility, when that's coming.
Sure. He automatically fails.
Right, so Vecni is going to scope out the room. Because if
Like I said, there's a piano on the right wall.
right,
Here. Bookcase on the left, and there's a coffin like in the middle of the room, and there's a door, an elevated door all the way across on this like elevated red platform.
Rowena?
Yes, and the door is like huge. It looks like complicated.
Like the lock mechanism? and
Yes.
stuff? Okay.
Exactly.
Rowena, who's that on the floor near you?
You got like the chain.
It's Wins. Please come help him.
What happened?
I'll explain everything. Just come over here, please.
Let's just drag him
You
back
will
to the
explain
other
it
guys.
now.
Biatch.
She yells over.
The room's not that big. You don't have to yell.
Winzelot and I, we join others to try and clear out these dungeons for Lord Shilter. It was such a struggle to make it this far. We lost so many, but We enter the next room, and this demon arrived through this pink portal and attacked us. The demon was armored. He wore this strange helmet with a really long horn, and it was shooting evil magic at us. He was surrounded in this pink aura, and I think this thing that was guarding the portal is the one bringing all the monsters into these dungeons.
Yeah.
We must close the portal, or the city could be overrun. Please, you must hurry. Help me get winds back so we can join together. This demon's much stronger than anything else I fought in these rooms and hallways. It asked us, it said, if we had pieces of blank of the artifacts, that we must turn them over. I don't even know what that means, but I was somehow able to drag Winzelot out of the room.
Is he dead?
I don't think so. He's still breathing. After we got out, I barred the room. And this large group
Does
of
the
soldiers...
door look like it's...
No, it does not look barred. She says, a large group of soldiers came through the room shortly after. I tried to warn them about the demon, but they ignored me. They had these strange sigils I've never seen before. They entered, and I locked the door immediately after. There was this button, I pressed it, and all these gears started turning on the door, and all these loud sounds came from it. Since they've been in there, it's been eerily quiet.
There, I took a Miller.
I would imagine that the demon must have killed them by now. But we must close these portals. We must close it. Please, help me get winds back so we can go and save everyone.
Can I roll another insight?
Sure.
You believe her.
29.
Okay. I got a +10.
Okay.
Is there anything in this room we need to worry about?
Right after you say that,
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
right after you say that, you hear this loud boom. Oh, I want to punch my table. You hear this loud boom, 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 and this coming from inside that coffin.
Coffin?
I said there was a coffin in the middle of the room. It's right here.
All right.
And hold person is on Winzelot.
I could have sworn you said there was a piano in there.
There is.
There is.
Nice.
That's for you.
I know.
I do. I got more here.
In fact, me hears the bang and goes. She goes, "What?
Yeah, but-
What is that in there?"
I don't know. It was here when we first entered, and something keeps making noises from in there, but I didn't think it made sense to open it.
Destroy with fire. It's the only way to be sure.
All right, I will start making my way towards them.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay back by the door.
You make it to them.
Okay. I will.
Winzelot appears unconscious.
I
Okay.
will
Well, he's still held like a sumbitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Where are you two going?
So how does that work?
I want to
Can
check
move
out the
him?
piano.
Does hold
No,
person?
he said immediately failed. It failed.
That's right. It failed.
Oh, I
You said it failed,
I thought
'cause he's
No, I
unconscious.
said no.
he failed to save.
Winzelot failed.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to.
What's your slutty highness doing?
I'm going to.
She's just following you guys.
Yeah, I'm just with you.
I'm going to
Lavender-
pick up
Lavender's not with you, right?
Sir
No, we
Winzelot
left her.
in like a fireman's
This
carry,
is how we currently look.
and I'm going to start heading back towards the door.
Vecni, where are you going? We need to get him healthy so we can take on this demon.
Yeah,
Hurry,
health
before
is-
more demons make it through his portal.
I ignore her and just keep going.
Yeah, fuck her.
And is anyone else visible?
Soren
I am.
is not.
I'm
He's
visible.
not. Oh no, you are. All three of us
I
are.
cast a spell, yeah.
My lady, what's going on? We need to join forces. The four of us aren't strong enough to take on the demon.
I follow Vecni and I just go like this behind my shoulder and keep walking.
So I love how you're just always you. You know? I mean, really.
Either 8 foot tall Goliath or 5 foot
She runs
3
behind you.
elf.
Doesn't matter.
She
Just
runs
Barry,
behind. She
you
runs
know?
behind you and grabs your shoulder and says, "No, stop."
You're a royal
he's the
princess
father-
going like this. You know?
No.
Love it.
She says, "No, stop. He's a father of my son, and we need to get him healthy again so we could save the kingdom. What are you
I
doing?"
draw my sword, I turn it back off.
Yeah, you do. Your royal highness.
She backs.
Love it.
She takes a step back and she says, "I don't understand. You're friends with Vecni. Aren't you here to save
You
everyone?"
don't have to understand. And I keep going.
Damn. Get fucked.
Dark magic.
Then she says, "Then steel yourself. I will do anything to protect my love."
I keep.
And she
going.
draws her sword.
I actually start running.
I'm going to cast suggestion on her.
You would drop your.
I'm aware.
You have to roll stealth because you're trying to make an attack on her without her being able to react. You're invisible, so you have advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if you get that all first.
And I keep running. That, I guess.
Actually, it's against your passive.
Well, my first
Roll
roll
up.
was a 21, and because I have advantage, my second roll, 21. So 21 total.
I would imagine that's better than her passive perception. So, all right, what happens?
So Soren's gonna cast this, and when he does, he's gonna kind of form back in, kind of slowly into his invisibility. It's kind of like almost like appear, through his face.
Yeah.
And then as I cast suggestion on her, I'm going to say, "Fear not. We are taking him to save his life. Stay here."
Suggestion: you can only say one word.
No.
No,
It's not
I think it's
one
more, I think
word.
it's more than one word.
It's not one word. It's you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two.
What's the DC?
Oh, I'm thinking command. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm
what's the
thinking
DC?
command.
Wisdom 18.
She failed.
The word is striptease.
But you lose your invisibility.
Correct.
Hyphen.
Correct.
She
So her understanding of this is that we are doing this to save his life.
her resolve wavers, and she sheaths her sword and she says, "Well, if it'll save him, I suppose."
Concentration 8 hours. This is.
Why did you say she auto? Oh, because you rolled and. All right.
Dan was not expected for her to get to a battle tonight.
Vecni, you make it back to that room with the purple-skinned lizard man.
Okay. I open the door. I walk in.
I'll take one.
Are we dragging his body or something?
Yeah, I picked him up. Fireman's
Oh,
I
cool.
got- I
I
don't
didn't
know
hear
what
that part. I'm sorry.
So Vecni dumps Sir Winzelot at her feet and says, "Here he is."
Yeah, you fulfilled our contract.
In 12 minutes. What the fuck?
You're free to go. I thank you for his life and his soul.
Vecni will turn and go back to the party.
No, you get experience.
Oh shit!
You get 1,100.
What?
We could have healed him or something maybe.
That's what I thought you guys were gonna do.
Why?
I don't-
Why would you do that?
I have
So he can help you fight.
I have all ill will towards.
Vecni met that guy before and hates him.
Yeah, he was a dick,
Because he was arrogant.
and Clad tried to kill us.
That's true.
They did.
They're
So
trying to kill us.
fuck Clad.
The adventurers were approached by a knight riding a destrier. The knight, Sir Winzelot, was cocky and young. He asked the party what they were doing in this underground city. Vecni explained they were searching for Prince Lorien and were sent by Triant. Winzelot told the party he once served the Lions of Pridecutter Keep, but could no longer serve under their banner due to their allegiance to Forte. Vecni mentioned to Soren she wished to fight the cocky Sir Winzelot one day to bring him down a peg or two.
Yeah, I'm gonna just push this woman through the door first and shut it behind her, just so she gets fucking eaten.
Prince wins no more.
Yeah.
She never did anything to you, this girl.
How long does suggestion last?
8 hours.
All right.
Good.
So I come back to the room.
Yeah, we could literally kill this dude, come back, and
Is
stuff.
Wynn's okay? Did everything go okay? Go all right? What happened?
Well, we took him to the lizard hospital.
He good. We have we had allies behind us.
Did you give him back right?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, so you're good. I just didn't see that role play with you and the demon thing.
He was just like, thanks, and I was like, and that was it.
Contract's good.
Yep.
Cool.
He says he said the contract has been fulfilled. Yeah. So Vecni comes in and goes, we had another party behind us. They are the cleanup crew after we go through.
Are they gonna help us defeat this demon? It's so powerful.
They are not fighters. They are more.
Lovers.
Well, you are a strange bird. You remind me of our old friend Logneck.
Should we find out what's inside this casket? Because we're back in here now, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
And what's his face is no longer here. This is him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Did you expect more out of him, did you?
You want to check that piano out now?
The what? Oh, yeah.
piano?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're back in the room now.
I'd like to
right?
investigate the piano.
Okay.
And that's not a euphemism for something dirty.
You can roll investigation.
It is.
26.
Ooh. All right, you find that the piano doesn't have anything strange to it. It appears to be in working order and has been tuned to your liking. I would say out of the pianos that you've encountered in your days in Dorncradle, that you think this is a pretty well maintained instrument.
That's interesting, considering the dungeon that we're fucking in.
There's no dust or cobwebs on it. Right?
Somebody's been fucking playing this thing.
Can I investigate this bookcase thing over here?
Perhaps we should try to take a little rest before
Long
we
rest?
do anything. We go right.
All night rest?
can't
Maybe it's
rest.
possible there's sheet music for the magic portal.
But I'll
we can
take
play
a
the
short
piano.
rest.
I say
I
the
would like to
Goonies.
begin trying to take a short rest, Dan.
Well, give me a second. I want to check out the book.
You can do stuff while you're on
Bookcase.
short rest.
Yeah, but it can't be anything like crazy.
Yeah, but looking at stuff isn't crazy.
You find a scroll for Tiny Hut.
That doesn't exist in this campaign.
Dan.
Somebody's scared of a third level spell.
Very scared of it. Terrified of it, actually.
So Vecni will try to take a short rest.
Keith said, if they do a long rest, I'm getting that too.
Goddamn right.
See you in 3 weeks, nerd.
All right, I'm as well going to meditate.
Hell yeah.
Barry
I'd
goes
say-
back
I'd
after
I'd
not
say-
having any of his anything resources like gone and just comes,
Comes
back
back wearing a
"I'll take
battle.
long
He's
rest."
like, I have no spells and 20 HP.
I'd say you guys could safely short rest in this room without watches.
All right, let's do it.
So you guys can get your benefit. I think it's fair to say. But didn't someone try to investigate the bookcase?
I'm back,
Joe?
baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe, you find that just there's essentially this bookcase is filled with just rolls and rolls of sheets of music. Exactly, they're all unlabeled. You find this one sheet of music in particular that stands out to you. It seems like most of the other sheets of music were unfinished, and you see one like completed composition.
Mr. Bard.
Sheets of music? Yeah, okay. I'll pull the sheets of music out and be like, I think this is more for your style.
Okay,
and
I'll take a look
over
and
here.
see what it looks like.
I'm back at full.
didn't
So
do
you
anything
read it, and it's unlike
Everything is restored.
it's unlike any song that you've ever seen before. You find that it to be like a pretty strange. What would you say it? A pretty strange,
Gay?
not gay.
Erotic.
You feel like this. You feel like the sounds that would emanate from playing this music and following it to a T would be odd and not something you're familiar with.
It's not
So,
traditional.
like jazz.
If that's what Aethelred's not familiar with, then sure.
Yeah.
Nobody's familiar with jazz.
So, for
Ain't no black people.
procedural question, for the short rest, is that like, do I have to use hit dice to regain?
No, you hit
What's-
short rest on the top. Of
You,
your-
I did, but
It is
did
hit
shit.
dice, correct?
You have to. Okay.
Yes. If you want to regain HP,
Right.
you're probably low on hit dice, I would imagine.
I'm like half tapped out.
What do you mean hit dice?
So in a dungeon crawl where you can't long rest constantly, you can take short rests,
Yeah.
but even that's finite. You're limited to hit dice, and once you expend them all, you can't short rest anymore and get HP back.
That doesn't apply to me then, I guess, because I meditate and I don't sleep.
Okay.
For me, a short rest is full regeneration.
Pretty sure for you, taking a rest is taking. You don't take a long rest. You meditate. And I think it's 4 hours. A short
Yeah.
rest is a 1 hour thing, so you could still short rest.
Okay.
Are you going to do a 4 hour rest?
I'm gonna try to meditate.
If you're going to do a 4 hour rest, then I am going to have you roll an unmodified d20.
Oh wait, we're taking long rest now?
No.
Short rest.
He's going to take a 4 hour rest. If he's going to do that, then you're going to have to roll.
What is a short rest?
A short rest is 1 hour.
Yeah, if you're going to do 4 hours, you're going to have to roll.
Short rest, you don't heal unless you roll your hit dice.
All right, so you guys do your short rests.
Well, I gotta go back to because I did meditate and it restored everything. So let me go back.
Yeah, I don't think it's reasonable for you to rest 4 hours here.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me go back. I had.
Yeah, just short
I know
rest.
I know what I had filled out in my HP. So let me just go back to what it was. Then I'm gonna hit short rest.
And according to Rowena, that warden you're looking for is in the next room. So
All right, so while we're in our short rest, I'd like to talk to Rowena.
okay.
When you guys came through here, it was just you and Winzelot.
No, we had a bigger group. The rest of them perished in that room.
Does a short rest replenish spell slots or anything like that?
It depends on your class.
For a cleric, probably not.
Yeah, depends on your class though.
Yeah, bards it doesn't.
Bards it doesn't. I think Warlock it does.
The Warlocks only get 2 spell slots until they're like really high level.
Yeah, then they get 3.
Yeah, it did not restore any of my HP.
No, really. Warlocks are like a dumb.
Yeah, so you don't just have to manually roll.
I like Warlocks. They're like a spellcaster, a full caster, but for someone that doesn't want to have all that effort and
Well, what else do they do though?
They Eldritch Blast. That's it.
That's it. No.
They can't like. I mean,
Well,
Eldritch Blast.
they are cantrip kings, and they have the
Cantrip
best.
kings.
They have the best. Well, I coined that term. I made it up.
So they have something called Eldritch Invocations,
Yep.
which enhance their cantrips and other things that they do. So they really don't use their spell slots that much. They do other things really, really well, but they can barely cast spells. Warlocks.
They are just all about the cantrips,
Yeah.
and they get a
Cantrip
lot of
kings.
free spells.
Yeah.
Depending on
Mage
your
armor's free for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They get a bunch of free spells, but I don't. You probably played Will in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
They suck. He sucks.
Yeah, it was
Warlocks are good, but a cleric's a lot harder to play than a warlock, in my opinion.
Remember that time
Actually-
you were supposed to play a druid barbarian and you chose cleric?
I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Clerics are great.
Actually, Will
Shadowheart's my favorite. She said she went into this room with a bunch of other people,
Only her and Winslot made it out alive.
but the lizard said it was just her and Winslot.
When you talked to him, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you asked him who was with her.
Okay.
So when you talked to Lizard, you could surmise that the others were already dead.
Okay. How did you get past those lizards that were in the room before?
I'd rather not say.
Why not?
I'd rather you did.
suggestions.
Like we're all
So in Soren says that, just like that. Too.
we're all friends here.
She looks down.
Did you sign a contract?
Roll persuasion.
Can I help him?
How? Oh yeah, you did help her. Yeah. Okay.
She must
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Plus 7.
That is a 23, 16 plus 7, and that is a 17.
So 23.
I did sign a contract.
Oh, well, what we
I agreed to recover an artifact from this locked vault in the next room. It's a pink dagger. I agreed to recover it for Isarakta. I told them I would bring it back to him. But I was attempting to enter the vault, and that's when the demon appeared through the portal. And he had others with him as well. We tried to fight back, but it was hopeless. He was way too powerful for us.
Did the demon just disappear?
I don't know what happened after we fled the room. I know my compatriots all perished.
we should get that other NPC. Whatever the fuck her name was.
Just
Lavender.
blow the whistle, she'll come.
Lavender.
Lavander Holyfield.
Sure.
If they couldn't make it through.
So when you were at the vault, how much longer did you have to get into it?
I'd say we spent a solid 3 or 4 minutes trying to enter the vault before he appeared.
How much longer do you think until you were able to get into the vault?
I mean, it was Winsalot that was trying to pick the lock.
I guess
If you want to go and ask him, you can.
I guess he didn't win that time, huh?
Wah wah. All right. Well,
So
we'll leave you to it.
Right. Time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yep.
You think she would come with us?
well,
She has.
she has to.
Oh, I thought you said bring her.
She has to get that dagger.
Otherwise, her secret's gonna
So
be
that
out.
would be the dagger named
She has a cock.
Blur.
Assuming that is her secret or her contract. She might have a totally different contract.
That's true. What was the in your contract? What was it that you would get if you lost? You failed to achieve it.
She looks down. I'm embarrassed. I don't think I should say.
Why not?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, if you don't say, we'll probably leave you.
Makes you feel any better.
Roll intimidation. DC is 12.
I could be like, "Come on, baby, tell us what it is." Use my persuasion.
You could have went that route.
You're there.
What's it say?
We're already doing intimidation.
Okay.
What's it say?
What?
Probably a crit 20.
It was a crit 20 plus 2.
Oh, I
22.
It disappeared. Yeah, sorry.
It was so important to me in Winds that since coming to Queen's Grace and leaving our hideout underneath Figure Valley City.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome.
Yes, we're all, those of Clyde are all very appreciative of you, although hearing that you killed Brost and Doomfist and One Reaper,
Yeah.
hearing that you did that obviously soured some of us to you guys.
You know they tried to kill us.
That's not the story that Lord Henry told us.
Well, your Lord Henry-
I believe that Lord Henry told you a very different story.
Yeah, he is a liar.
Lord Henry saved the prince from Vigor's conquest when they tried to sack the capital.
And
10
we
years
saved
ago.
you from Vigor Valley City.
You
Yeah,
did.
what-
and
what- alright, what
I
is your
thank you for
secret?
that.
So why would we go this whole route to save you and then kill your men?
Well, Lord Henry said that you, Vecni, told him you would do anything for money.
Well, not
I
anything.
suspect that you saved us for money and you betrayed us for money.
Well, I'm here now.
That's actually very, very,
Very pretty much right.
dead on.
those-
I mean, it is dead on.
Those are words that
Those are
came out
words
of your
that add
mouth.
up to 2.
That's what Lord Henry said.
That is
and-
1
and
plus 1 is what that is.
I never turned my back on your Prince Lorian.
Did you not kill or Sir Brost?
Me personally, no.
There was a funeral for him only a week ago. It was one of the saddest moments of my life.
Well, and then Vecni will tell her what happened.
Roll persuasion. Your DC is 22.
In persuasion?
Could you, yeah. Persuasion. 22 plus 7. I'm going to use my inspiration because that's a natural 1.
I rolled 2 1s.
He would be gay for pay.
I don't believe you. Lord
Yeah,
Henry
he'll pay
said
you.
betrayed us for money, and I trust him with my life.
Well, you're in a bad situation right now.
Excuse me, you still have to tell us why you're down here.
But
Or,
no,
wait,
they
oh,
already
wait,
did.
no,
They
your
already
contract. The
won.
contract bit. That's what I mean.
I told Isakarta. I signed his contract. He allowed me through. It was so important to me and Wins a lot. But since coming to Queen's Grace, that we impressed Queen Inez, Lord Shilter, and all the others.
Oh, she voted Vecni?
We would do anything to succeed in our mission and close this portal. But still, it was a hard decision.
What did you sign in the contract? I passed my roll.
I told you before that Winsalot is the father of my child.
But did you offer your child?
Only his soul.
You're a piece of shit.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
If I can't bring the dagger to Isakarta,
Damn, girl.
if I can't bring the dagger to Isakarta, then my son's soul goes to him.
Why would you gamble your own child's soul?
To look good.
For a dagger?
Things had gone so swimmingly in here. I thought we'd be able to defeat the warden and get the dagger without any issue. But then we actually faced him.
You
and I saw
give
what we were
women
up
like me a
against.
bad
Well,
name.
your biggest mistake was thinking that you can do this with wins a lot.
Yeah.
He never loses. He only wins, no matter what.
His name should be wins sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Sir wins occasionally.
Or wins against bitches.
he lost now.
Justin had that voice too, you know? Like, I love your character.
Well, once your allies
Yeah.
heal him, we can go together and defeat this.
We're gonna go
this
together
demon in the
right
next
now.
room.
I'm snickering.
Yeah, we don't need him.
But he's so strong. You don't want his help.
No.
No.
His recovery is gonna take much time.
He is very beat up.
He was quite injured. True.
So we're gonna do this, the 6 of us, because I'm gonna mention Keith's character. In case he comes back next week.
Says he can't next week.
2 weeks from now.
Just gonna wait 2 weeks.
We need to meet you.
That's a very, very long rest.
Yeah, Barry said he'd be here next week, so we're good.
I'll be here.
Okay, then. Are you ready to go?
Show us the way.
Is a short rest done?
All right, yeah, short rest is done, right?
Sure.
Still like half hit points or whatever.
All right.
Does anyone
so
want to find out what's inside this fucking mummy tomb thing, though?
Has it made any more noise, or has it just been chilling?
Because you also have these musical notes, right? Do you figure out what that does yet?
I just said it looked like jazz, and I'll try to play it on piano.
Play it.
Oh, you're playing on
Keith
playing
says
now?
early
Roll
next
performance.
week.
Early next week?
Yeah, I'm good any day.
I'm on day shift.
16.
Yeah.
So you play these ominous keys on the piano, and it sounds almost like something from a horror movie.
Told you, it's like the Goonies.
And upon completing the music sheet, you hear two distinct noises. You hear a very loud. No, you hear a very loud. Coming from that door, and you hear gears turning, and the door swings
From which
open.
door?
This is the one that she locked?
This door. Yeah, the door that Rowena locked.
Yeah.
You also hear this loud click
We
coming
needed to
from
do
the
it. We
coffin.
needed to be able to open it.
And the coffin door swings open as well.
Hey guys!
Hey, boys!
And you see a figure. You see a figure in a suit,
It's Michael Jackson.
in a
He's gonna
dirty suit,
moonwalk.
and a top hat. Sit up.
Dirty suit and a top hat?
Yes.
I keep playing.
Okay.
So while you keep playing...
Inspiration.
No, it
while
wouldn't
you-
be that
yeah.
song.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It'd be a thriller.
For you unlock the doors.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Cool.
unlock both things. That was the puzzle in the room. You had to play the music notes.
I got sidetracked with all the shit talking to the chick.
So Soren's gonna ask this very sharply dressed gentleman in his top hat. How do you do? And he's going to do one of these, and he says, "Are you here to help us in here?"
He stands in the coffin,
Pulls his dick out.
and you could see the skin on his hands and face is rotting and peeling off.
Sure, but I see he's
You
very,
see some
still
bone
very
underneath.
sharply dressed.
He reaches into his breast pocket and pulls out the small book.
Would you like to hear a poem?
He opens it,
It's probably a wizard spell book.
and you hear this dry, barely audible voice say, "He's coming. He's coming." And he turns the book over, and it's just blank pages. And he points. He's coming.
Blank is coming.
Boom. Oh, does that sound good? Okay.
All right.
So what is your process in this whole thing?
He looks you dead in the eyes, and he opens his mouth, and you see dust come out.
This guy reminds me of the dude from Hocus Pocus.
That's what I was going for! Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
Yeah, but that dude's mouth was sewed shut.
After they cut
it was-
the... That's what I was going for, bro! Man! Yes!
Donald, come along now! Come along now! Kill him! Do it now!
Wench.
The first one's good. The second one was terrible.
I
it's
did
garbage.
not watch Hocus Pocus.
It was Hocus Pocus faux show.
The new one was, yeah.
I love you so much for getting that. I love you so much.
I would have picked it up if he had like stitches on his mouth that were cut open.
No, I figured it out though. I got you. Don't worry. Like plastic.
He just made
Don't worry,
it
next
tonight.
in 15 minutes he'll be complaining about something you did. Probably.
Fuck you, Dan.
So he looks you dead in the eyes, the dust comes out, and he says again, "Your world will end."
But I assume he's not going to help us.
After you, and I'll point to the Princess Lordneck over here.
Where are we going?
Did Rowena have a reaction when the door opened?
She's like looking at it just like all you guys are.
Does she look
watching it.
panicked?
Not really.
All right, Rowena. What was in there? You said it was the warden and how many others?
Well, I told you I told you that
You said it was an army, but
a whole army came in after me.
how big is this room?
It's a large room. But afterwards, it's been quiet in there since then. That was quite some time ago. At least a few hours.
Soren, you want to send your bed?
Open the door.
Door's
It is
open.
open. It's a piano, dude.
All right, I'll work into my.
Would it be possible to persuade the skeleton guy to join us, or no? Is he not?
I don't.
Would it be
I think he's
possible?
More of like a.
You could
It's
try.
more of a fixture.
You could try.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could try.
I just didn't know if it'd be useful or not.
You could definitely try.
Okay, I'll try.
Try to bang him.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna ask. Would you care to join us in the on our ongoing journey here? You may have some insights we need.
And in return, I'll bang that dusty mouth of yours.
Knock the dust off it.
Aren't you a chick?
No,
You're a dude.
I'm a dude.
He looks you in the eyes and he says,
Yeah, I'll take one. Yes.
"Why
This dusty mouth of mine.
would I help you?"
Do bard shit.
Bard shit.
Right, well, I go back to the piano and I play a little tune. I say, because we are the player.
All right.
Performance.
No, because
Check this
Evan's
out.
gonna play the piano.
Yeah,
I would say that normally this shouldn't be able to happen, but
Yeah.
because you're so skilled and talented, you have a DC of 26 performance.
God.
Performance.
I can't. I still
You can't get a 26
I have a
performance.
+7.
So you can. So you
That's
can
if
get
you
it.
rolled a 19 or 20.
19 or 20.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm sorry. I was thinking that was
26
like a
DC
9.
performance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
If you hit it, then he will agree.
Roll crit. You're in, baby.
12.
What the fuck? That's a 15. It looks like
Well,
a
that's a-
fucking
that's a
15.
fail.
No, it's in the corner. It looks like it's
They rolled a
bullshit.
20.
Okay, fine, whatever. I failed.
Inspiration?
I tried.
You take another one too.
I'm good.
That was tough. 26.
Okay. Well, anyway, I thank him for his consideration and.
Wait. I'm wondering if there's another way to get you another roll.
It's alright. I'll drink it. Oh, that.
I thought it was a Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, I don't want that shit. Fucking lower my sperm count. I'm trying to knock bitches up.
Said the princess.
You're the best princess ever. I feel like there's something I can do.
Help us help you.
What if I
What if I twerk and put this waffle on his face?
So what happens? What happens while
Megan the Stallion over here.
what happens while he's playing the music? What do I see his guy do?
He's watching.
But like, does he make any kind of reaction to the noise at all?
No.
God damn it! Do I have something?
Yeah, I'll cast suggestion on him then.
Does it work on humanoid? Only humanoids?
Can he be charmed?
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't.
You could try.
Does not sound like a good play. He might take it as offensive.
Negative. Okay. I just let it happen, and a fail happens.
What?
Now what?
We go through the door, and the princess leads first.
You guys going in?
I'm going to.
It would actually be fitting for Freyla to lead.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
the
going.
cleric.
Are you bringing Rowena with you?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
She has to go in there anyway.
Yeah,
Otherwise
she needs to.
I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on myself.
I healed myself.
What's that do?
Well, I'm going in first, so
I was just fucking with
You guys didn't go back for Lavender?
I was just fucking. I would do that too.
No,
No, I told her to guard the
She's
door.
been here the whole time.
No, you guys told her to wait.
we did.
You did.
didn't you go back and get her, or
They haven't yet.
blow the dog whistle? She'll come running.
If you wanted to run and go get her and come back, you could.
Is she
You're the
worth it?
fastest.
Is she worth a spell slot?
She's worth points being deducted from her.
Well,
not
she's
us.
also an extra target during combat.
I mean, I have a
That's why I'm trying to get the skeleton guy in there.
So go get her.
I
Go
have
get her.
a spell slot where
Go
I
get
could
her.
make her come.
No, don't waste a spell slot.
You can
It's
make
not
it-
that
you can
far
make
to
it
go
go.
back and get her.
It's not all that for.
I can make her come.
You could probably get there in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You guys just rested for an hour.
Yeah. Let's go get her.
I will stay here.
Me too.
Who's going?
Alfred. Go get her.
Go get her.
Fine, I'll go get her.
Yeah, get that chlamydia off her face.
So time passes.
Aethelred, you make it back into that lizard room, and once again, you hear that giant creature starts speaking to you in a language that you
Shut
don't
the door and come
understand.
back. Shut the door and come back.
Okay.
He's not there. He starts speaking to you loudly in a language you don't understand.
What would you do in that scenario?
I say, sorry for interrupting. I'm just grabbing my companion here, and we'll be out of your hair.
He says something else.
I say, okay, cool, see ya.
Those zombie things that were that when you first entered that were consuming the 3 knights. Not only they were already done by the time you walked in this room this time, but as you try to walk through the room, they fan out and they kind of like encircle you.
Well, that's not good.
This is not
When did you walk through the room?
She's in the other room. You told her to
I thought
wait.
she was on the inside of the.
Yeah, she's on the. She's not in.
No,
she's
no,
through.
like,
She's
in
not
the
even
other
in this
side.
room.
She's
She's
on
in
the
the
other
room
side
before.
of the door, like on the.
That's where you sent her.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's where you told her to wait.
You did.
Yeah, but they allowed him to completely walk through and get to the other side.
He is not completely through. No, he's about halfway through the room, surrounded by those zombie things.
Oh no.
Not unable to communicate with them.
Oh no.
We don't even know this is happening.
We
You
have
don't?
no idea. Dan.
Do you have any kind of
Do you have
teleportation?
some kind of way to communicate? Some
That's
kind of
bad.
spell? I can let you talk to them.
Teleport. Teleport's the best thing.
Teleport, no. I have.
Misty Step. Or Bethelrad is coming next. Yeah. It's gonna be the step.
So I do have a history of killing new characters. So.
I could cast greater invisibility on myself.
It's too late.
too
You already know that he can see
Yeah.
invisible.
Correct. And
But the zombies can't.
Your
Well, we
character,
don't
no,
know
your
that.
your
That's
character
fair.
already knows that they can see invisibility because they threw the contract at Vecni's feet.
When she was invisible.
Yeah.
The zombies?
No, not the zombies.
The big green dude. The big dude.
So you're in this. You're in this room.
All right, so I'm gonna, in that case,
You better sign a contract real quick.
no,
He
fuck
can't.
that.
He can't even speak to them.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door
Yes, teleport.
to teleport.
Sure.
To which side of the
Sure. But you have to roll priority because you're trying to cast a spell and escape. So.
Okay.
Wait. What's the components of Dimension Door? Is it just visual?
Dimension Door.
I think it's just somewhere you can see, right?
Is it just V?
Yeah, teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot
No,
within
no, the
range.
components.
What?
Components.
Oh, verbal. Yep.
Verbal?
Yep.
Okay, so because you have to say something, now they know you're going to cast a spell, and that's why you should be able to.
Okay.
So what's your priority? Roll.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Yep.
Yep.
Good luck.
Hopefully it's good.
22.
As
That
excellent.
is good.
You might go first. All right. So zombies are the ones surrounding you. We're gonna say that they're the only ones that are gonna roll against you. We're gonna do a critical roll. This would be fun.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Everyone's gonna see my roll, and I'll tell you, their plus for their priority roll is 4. So if they roll under an 18, you go first. If they roll 18 or higher, they go
dead.
first.
You got it.
You went first.
That's the 18 plus 22.
All right, Aethelred, your spell goes off
Okay.
first. What happens?
I'm visualizing. I teleport back out the door and close it. If I can. It's
Yeah, that's
possible.
Yep.
And
We can have priority.
then I
Oh,
start.
thank Christ.
Yeah, we can have priority. That's fine.
What?
You passed.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah, no,
not
you're looking like I
dead.
did something wrong. I was like, oh shit.
No, no, I said thank Christ.
If you rolled, if they rolled 18 or higher,
Not shame him.
the odds of you surviving were like so close. They're pretty much zero.
Right. Okay. So and I will run back.
And
to-
you gain 2,900 XP.
Holy shit.
Wow.
How, what?
For casting a fucking spell?
That was such a life or death.
So is getting.
Yeah, I did the piano thing too. Fuck off. That's gonna go on my bottle opener.
That was
I
so.
don't care.
He was so
That's
close to being
That's
dead.
More than twice.
right.
I'm going to say his sword cast invisibility. We were
Level up.
through, I'm just saying.
Well, you don't level up to your long.
Yeah, you got
I know.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, I got enough experience for it.
Hey, you're back. Where's Lavender? You're back.
Yeah. No. The zombies are not cool, and the lizard guy said something I didn't understand. It didn't seem happy. So
Yeah, we probably should have thought about that. Anyway, let's go on. Go through the story.
Did you at least try to talk to him? He's very reasonable.
All right, let's go through the door.
He gave us a super easy.
Come on, let's go through the door.
So go through the door, Soren.
Come on, princess.
Soren, you want to go through so bad? Why don't you go
was in
first?
the middle of casting something on myself here.
Of course you were.
No, I was doing protection from good and evil.
You already did that.
We're going in.
Soren's going in first.
Last.
You're the one who wants to go in so bad. Good.
I said last. Fine, I guess we'll just stand here and jerk each other off.
I don't have a cock.
Go get Lavender.
Get that cloak vibrant again.
you all take a short circle jerk.
So the door's open. We got that stupid bitch. We killed her husband next to us.
I thought you told her you were helping him.
Yeah,
We did.
she doesn't know what we did.
Yeah.
We did not kill her husband.
Well,
Someone else did.
yeah, whatever.
He's probably not dead. He's probably just suffering a lot.
All right, so what can
Seemed
we
like you
see
wanted to
from
save
the
her.
doorway? What can we see?
Sure. Who's looking through the doorway?
The one that's talking.
Detecting. You see a giant cavernous room with a super high ceiling, 100 feet tall. The room is very large. It was probably an armory once, but the room's rather bare at this point. Aside from some empty weapon racks and some training equipment, you don't really see too much else, except you see what looks like a steel vault on the far wall. This circular steel door to the vault is wide open. You see a large group of humanoids in this room. 12 heavily armored beings with long flowing capes at their backs, composed of humans and high elves. These men have the appearance of knights. All 12 have a double sigil on their breast, which includes the golden compass
Dun, 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 dun.
of Eldoria,
Yeah, buddy.
What's that?
Is that you?
Yeah.
6 of these knights don the sigil which Freyla and Aethelred would both recognize as House Glaze.
House Gaze.
Nope, House Glaze, which is
Glazing
a
these
skull
nuts.
surrounded
Glaze all over your face.
by blue flames.
Glazed
damn.
butt.
The same house
Fucking
that
Ghost Rider and
ladies,
shit.
the same house,
Ghost Rider!
the same house that Lady Seraphina belongs to, the woman which Freyla has been searching for, and her whole purpose for being in Queensgrave.
She don't give a fuck.
Really doesn't give a shit anymore.
Don't give a fuck.
The other 6,
Barry got bored.
the other
give a
6,
fuck.
the other 6 knights on their double sigils possess a black raven with a red background.
All right, so does Vecni recognize any of these?
No, it is the ancestral crest of Aethelred's family, House Stormraven.
Are you looking for your dad?
Not really looking for him. And I ran away because I thought they were douchebags.
Nice.
The 6 knights of House Glaze have the blue flame sigil embroidered on the back of their black capes, while the Dornraven knights have the red capes with the black raven of Aethelred's house on the back of their capes. Aethelred gave up his life of nobility, but he was still familiar with the elite magic knights of Dorncradle, and he believes that these 6 Dornraven knights are those.
Are they friendly or foe?
It depends on who they're working for.
In addition to these 12 knights, you see 2 humans donning the sigil of Queensgrace. One is the spitting image of Zaros, who Lardneck dueled and lost to. But he's slightly shorter and smaller.
E&M.
What?
He has a head of thick black hair, tan skin, and rippling muscles beneath his light armor. This human's armed with a sword and shield. The other human is considerably shorter than the previous one. He also has a head of thick black hair, but his skin is pale white, and he does not appear muscular. He wears black furs over black armor and appears to be wearing black eyeliner.
Faggot.
And there is one more figure.
Hey, excuse me. It's called guyliner when it's on a
There is one more.
June, sorry.
There is one more figure here as well. There is a high elf female present. She has long, dark blue hair going down past her waist. Her skin is extremely pale, and she has a bit of a bluish tint to it. This woman is not comely, but rather has the demeanor and appearance of a human woman in her early 50s.
Gross.
despite her clearly elvish features.
She's 300 years old then.
She wears sparkly blue robes with the blue flame sigil over her heart. As Vecni first enters, she sees that high elf woman with the long dark blue hair hands something over to the muscular human with the Queen's Grace sigil. It was a dagger with the dark purple handle and an almost translucent pink blade. And she says, "Now that you are officially a knight with your own house, take this dagger and fight for Eldoria as the champion of House Glaze. Sir Ian of newly formed House Miko, let us go to retrieve the next item I spoke of in Van Brighton's Labyrinth."
Mass suggestion.
So there's no sign.
This is in the letter, guys.
So there's no sign of the demon portal.
Or even the demon.
You do not see a demon. Roll a investigation roll, Kevin. Your DC is 15.
Do you think these people will try to fight you?
I don't know. I think I could probably persuade them not to.
They're from your...
Yeah. Although,
Did you
if
send
they
your
know
bird in
that
here?
I've been beefing with my old man, they may not be so friendly.
Just tell me your old man raped you.
No. I think it may be wise to see what they're doing. What he's investigating.
He's just investigating.
It's investigation.
17.
You see this circular, like stone donut in the room with these
Donuts make you go nuts.
with these like glyphs surrounding it off near the vault, but it doesn't appear like it's active or anything. It looks like it probably is some kind of portal or something, but it looks like maybe it was deactivated.
Could be a portal or whatever. Just cash.
Yeah. Well, it could be just
Are any of these people the reason we came in here?
No, we're here for
the reason you
demon.
came in here. No. The reason you came in here. No. The reason you two came in here. Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Lady Seraphina.
Oh,
with
no,
the
it's
blue
yeah.
hair.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
All right,
Vela
guys,
recognizes-
do I recognize anyone personally?
Aethelred has never personally met Lady Seraphina. Freyla
Okay.
has, and Freyla does recognize that the High Elf woman is Lady Seraphina. Your whole purpose for being here,
Why am I looking for her again?
because
The scissor.
she's the reason why your house fell out of favor in your kingdom, and you, I believe, plan to kill her.
Unless you don't give a fuck, and then
Yeah,
in which
pretty sure
case,
that was your backstory.
in which case, go Barry.
My backstory was ChatGPT, which I read about 3 sentences of.
Yeah,
it,
it's
so-
like
My man, I love you so much.
I made all this stuff. I made all this stuff.
I gotta tell you.
I didn't actually physically make it.
Hey, Dan, have you forgotten what rule number 1
I gotta
is?
tell you. Actually, if
He just rule number 1 the fuck out of your mouth.
Why are you even here in the dungeon? He's so
Fuck Dan.
he doesn't know.
Rule number 1.
story.
Rule number 1.
This is his
Rule
backstory.
number 1.
I gotta tell you, this is your fault. Is what it is.
You trusted Barry.
He's an asshole. Like he doesn't.
Look at
even-
him.
He's still reading his spells.
Dude, it's 2023 and he still has a goatee. 24, yeah.
In the ancient elven kingdom of Eldoria, Lady Freyla was born into a prestigious lineage, revered for its wisdom and magical prowess. From a young age, Freyla displayed a remarkable talent for the arcane arts and a keen intellect that surpassed her peers. However, her ambitions stretched far beyond the confines of tradition and hierarchy. Driven by an insatiable hunger for power and control, Freyla sought to reshape the political landscape of Eldoria. Discontent with the elders' conservative rule, she conspired to overthrow them and establish herself as the supreme ruler of the kingdom. Her plan was carefully crafted, involving intricate schemes and manipulation of allies and enemies alike. But Freyla's bid for power was discovered by the very elders she sought to depose. Betrayed by those she thought loyal, she was cast out from Eldoria, branded a traitor, and stripped of her titles and privileges. Banished from her homeland, Freyla was forced to wander the realms alone, nursing her resentment and plotting her revenge. In exile, Freyla embraced her lawful evil nature, believing that her actions were justified in pursuit of a greater goal, the establishment of a new order under her iron-fisted rule. With each passing day, her thirst for vengeance and power only grew stronger, fueling her determination to reclaim what she believed was rightfully hers. Now, as she roams the lands beyond Eldoria's borders, Freyla bides her time, honing her magical skills and gathering allies who share her vision of a world shaped by her will. With cunning intellect and unwavering resolve, she plots her return to Eldoria, where she will stop at nothing to seize the throne and exact her revenge upon those who cast her out. Queen Inez, who is trying to take control of the kingdom of Dovah, is being courted by a group of nobles from the kingdom of Eldoria. Lady Seraphina, a high elf noble that betrayed Freyla, was amongst them. After traveling to Queensgrace, Freyla searched for Seraphina, but couldn't find her or her group. Freyla searched everywhere, and one night, she saw a female who bore a striking resemblance to Seraphina enter the Queensgrace dungeons. Freyla followed.
Goatee!
That's not my fault. I wish I could grow in here, but
The culmination of the whole dungeon is your backstory, and you're like, eh.
Who's this lady? Dan, you got rule number 1 on accident. Barry, I need you to just say, Dan, rule number 1.
fuck Dan.
Just say it.
Maybe you guys
Say
could
it,
just
say
leave,
it
I
into
guess.
the microphone.
Well, there's still the pink dagger.
Rule number
There is
1.
that. So
Rule
Freyla,
number
what
1.
do you
We
want to
need
do?
it.
You want to?
We gotta get it.
We're trying to do other shit. You want to kill this bitch, or do you want to like
No,
try to
it
sweet
looks
talk him?
It looks dangerous
Now
in
that,
there.
I think that's the question. Does Lady Seraphina know that Freyla is out to get her? Would she know that? Would she?
I would say
Think
that
about
Freyla doesn't know.
You know.
I mean, Lady Seraphina, does she know that Freyla would be?
You're asking me what the NPC knows? I would say that you don't know what the NPC knows.
Is this out right now? Like, where is this?
Here.
Here?
Let me read my backstory.
Where are we? Where's E&M?
This is the entrance. To
This is the entrance?
This is E&M. So as of right now, even though you guys weren't even stealthing, you actually haven't even been noticed. They're enthralled in what they're doing as she handed that item over to this human knight.
Well, that's the dagger we are supposed to be looking for.
Soren,
Well, the
we need-
Rowan is looking for
we
it.
need the dagger, but we also
you've
need
heard
to
of it
close
because
this
we have the letter.
portal.
We know that.
You're aware of it.
I read my backstory and now I'm reading.
It's the reason we're
letters.
here.
And you guys,
It's
and
a
like
closed
they have a
demon
bunch of these
portal.
pink, like his cloak that keeps going. That's one of the pink items.
Yeah.
The
Barrick has a
portal
bunch
is
of.
that
He has a
rock
bunch of the pink
circle
items.
that's
The
not
old guys
open.
all know
Where
these
is
pink
that?
items are like really good, and they're all apparently a part of a god.
It's either that one
So,
right there, or it's the one on the
That you guys learned.
Dan, which is the rock thing that was on the wall?
rock portal.
Is it that one, or is it the one that circle that's on the other side of the room?
So is that the demon portal?
You
What?
don't. So it appears again. It appears that this is like an inactive thing. It's like a stone circle, and there's these like glyphs, but like it looks like it's like not active.
All right, Vecni is going to ask Rowena where the demon stepped out of.
She goes there,
Which way, what did you point?
and she
to?
points. She points here.
Okay.
She goes. It looked like that, and all of a sudden, that creature came and it had allies with it as well.
But all of these people were here before?
No, they came in after me.
Yeah,
I
she did
explained
say.
it.
Yeah,
So
she
they
said
just
that.
walked past you and didn't do anything?
And I warned them, and they ignored me.
Who are these people? I don't recognize any of these sigils.
I don't know their sigils, and they ignored me when I called out. to
How did
them.
they get into Queensgrace and into their dungeons?
I don't know.
Who is
They're-
Eon and-
Some of them are from my
E&M is this guy
my
right here.
kingdom.
Do you
Yeah.
want to read this letter?
Where the
This will kind of give you a backstory.
Where the fuck are you from?
I am from which there's a whole bunch of fucking names to keep up with. There's Eldoria
Well,
and
I'm from Thaddeus.
Raven. What the fuck's it called?
Ravenclaw? Some
No.
shit? Raven Spark?
White Claws.
No, that's my name.
White Claw
There ain't no
Castle.
laws. The kingdom of Eldoria.
Yeah, Eldoria, and then the specific Dornraven.
It's for
was
it's
the
for both of
castle.
them.
Yeah.
Vecni's never heard of it? Even as a
You've heard
pirate?
of it.
Okay, alright.
This is your first hearing, aside from the letter that did you read the letter? they found?
I mean, I shared it with him. Like, in the
Well,
characters would know it.
So then you're aware that Eldorians are here, just from the letter. But prior to this, you didn't know that
They're
were.
here and we're allowed in by Queen Inez.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how they got in.
So, you guys want me to try to break the ice with these guys?
They're looking for pink items, and they're going to give them to Eon M.
I
whoever
want
Eon
that
M
fucking
is.
Well, this one here is E&M. It's the one in the Queen's Grace garden.
So we have to do two things. Get the dagger.
And close the portal.
Close the portal. Those are the only two things we care about.
Correct. But I
Have
suspect.
you ever seen
well,
Stargate?
I don't know. I kind of think.
Is that
me
what I'm looking
personally
at?
knows
A
what's
big
gonna go
ring
down.
standing in the middle of the room?
We're gonna need them to fight whatever
It's
comes through the portal before
stone,
we can
but
close it.
similar.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
So
saying
that
the
would be
shape
my
is just
guess.
a big ring. In
Similar.
Maybe.
Great idea.
Okay. All right,
Might be accurate.
Soren,
What's up?
if you could put up your wall of force, I think that maybe if we destroy this circle, perhaps it'll close this portal. I can't be sure.
Do you think I should put that up before or after something comes through that portal?
I think that it would be easier to do it before something comes through.
But we have all these
I can try to distract them if you want.
subsequent allies here with us who can help us fight whatever comes through that door.
Well, I mean, if we destroy it before something comes through, then we have no problems.
They are here to clear the dungeons.
The high elf turns and notices you guys standing there, and she goes, "Oh,
Is this the blue one?
She has the dark blue, like long dark blue hair and like kind of pale, almost bluish skin." And she
Is
goes,
that tall bitch right here?
This one right here. Yeah. She goes, "Oh, I see we have company. Hello."
And I say hello to my Eldorian brothers, and I immediately break into the Eldorian national anthem on my lute.
Holy fuck.
My man! That's someone who reads his backstory!
Roll performance.
That's a bard. Spitting
Well, I'm trying to bard
Wow! Wow!
shit. 14, it's not that great.
14.
As he's, well, I mean,
It's pretty good though.
bad.
You're doing the Eldorian fucking thing. I mean, that roll should be actually
So
pretty
all
low.
these knights all like look to each other and they kind of like.
Listen, if someone started playing an American national anthem right now,
It would literally be, it would literally be like the equivalent going to a bar in South Boston and going USA.
yeah.
Get some action.
wow. That is someone who's read it. That is someone who wrote his backstory.
Hey, man.
ChatGPT.
Rule number 1.A. Fuck you, Barry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What brings more Eldorians here to Dovah?
Oh, I am accompanying the Lady Freyla here in her mission to find someone she's been looking for.
Oh my
I'll
goodness!
leave it at that.
Freyla of House Ravenspark.
Yeah, that's me.
The one and only bitch.
What a renowned and
She just
prestigious
she
house.
just throws up glitter.
She actually gets. She says, "My knights, please give her the proper respect." And they all get down on the knee and they all like bow to you and they say, "Oh, Lady Freyla, this is wonderful. I can't believe that you're here. We're honored to be in your presence.
Don't you dare be Freyla. You be Barry.
Please, my lady,
couldn't if you
what can
tried.
we do to assist you? Why did you come here?"
You can rise.
And they all rise. Oh, thank you.
There's no way you're gonna play your character.
So,
right. There's no.
do
way.
they seem any bit like off guard by the fact that we're here? Or they're excited.
They seem
that-
very surprised.
like not like surprised, like, oh, look at you, or are they like grabbing their hilts?
No.
Okay. So Vecna's going to start making her way into the room.
Okay. And that same woman looks to Vecni and says, a fellow high elf, you look quite battle worn and like you're an experienced warrior. Nice to meet you. I am Lady Seraphina Glaze of Glazespire in Eldoria. It is a pleasure." And she holds her hand out.
Why did
Wait.
Would
Would she actually
She
stop
killed
conversation with the princess
father?
something?
But
to
my father's
turn
an
her
asshole
gaze to
anyway?
Vecni?
No,
For
my
the
father's an
princess.
asshole. I don't know about your father.
She's not a princess. She's a lady.
She's the daughter of a lord who was just murdered actually because of this lady. So,
Why don't I
according
like
to
her?
She just said, because of what he just said.
Oh, so she just murdered her dad. Oh,
She murdered my dad?
Keith,
Yeah.
you are
Of
just
course,
like
are you asking?
I mean,
That's the letter you're holding. The letter you're holding in your hand.
watch that
That's my
TV
dad?
and panned it.
but I was feuding.
murdered-
You murdered my dad.
You did it.
Bullshit.
No, but I was feuding with them anyway.
Gross.
Oh, then you don't care.
They kicked me out because
So
I
good.
was trying to get power, and they didn't like the way I was doing things.
So then you
they
don't care
kicked me
then,
out.
I guess.
Yeah, you don't go fuck about
Fucking her
fuck.
way to the top.
No, I'm not.
Well, she didn't
fighting
bring it
her.
up, and she extends her hand to Vecni.
Am I close enough?
Well, you
can
said you
walk
made.
to her.
Yeah, you said you
It's
made.
not like she's trying to stop you.
I was heading that way towards the
the portal.
You're going towards the portal?
Yeah, I'm heading towards the portal. And she goes...
The man that you... Oh, go ahead.
I just walk towards the portal and go... I've heard of this Eldore, but what are you doing in Queen's Grace?
Well, we like to gain allies, and we heard of this Queen Inez, and we decided to come here. As soon as we arrived, her Lord Shilter started talking about how these dungeons were such a problem. I said, no problem. Me and my magic knights will take care of this for you.
Keith Barry does not know his character.
And we've been trying to clear it for
I'm
Lord
learning.
Shilter and the Queen.
Yeah, but they cast me out. My family did, so why would I get revenge?
Yeah, see what he said. It makes perfect sense.
What have you seen this warden or the demons that are here?
After asking that, the human that you guys believe to be Ian M., the one that was just knighted as Sir Ian Miko, he says, not to you, he looks over to this lady, Seraphina Glaze. He looks over to her and he says, why is this person questioning you so much? Doesn't she realize that she's in the presence of greatness? I haven't even been acknowledged.
Well, it's because you don't matter.
I'm more important than any of you ever will be.
Damn.
I am the son of Zaros.
Who?
The greatest champion of the former king.
I feel like I could beat him while I was sleeping.
Did he win a lot?
He's a former king.
Soren's going to speak out and say, the two of you should battle one-on-one to see who's greatest. Everyone should step aside.
You're here.
He nods and says, I would never back down from a fight.
Sweet.
Let us battle.
Vecni does the Dragon Ball Z crack knuckles and crack the neck. I say, how about we make a little wager?
What would you like to wager?
Your dagger.
It matters not what I wager, because there's no way you could ever defeat me. I am Ian M. No. No. I am Sir Ian Miko now. And I am the best warrior in this kingdom.
And I am Captain Vecni Avumque. And I will make you beg for mercy.
You killed my father, prepared to die.
Do you not know? You are but a woman.
I do not
Thank
care.
you, Keith.
A woman could never defeat a man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Vecni goes,
My notes.
we will see.
Alright, let's make it.
Everyone, spread out. Make room.
So,
Somebody bless me.
what I'd like to do, if possible, is continue playing the national anthem.
You get your bardic
And then
inspiration
on the
back
sly,
sword,
use
right?
that as the bardic inspiration to boost.
Hell yeah.
I don't like to fight fair. I like to win.
Let's do a big square of all of our guys, wherever we want to be.
That other human that wore the Queen's Grace sigils, the one that's similar looking but much smaller looking than Ian, he speaks up and he says, "This is ridiculous! Everyone always pays attention to my brother or not to me. What about me? I'm here too!"
Well, what would you like to do, little boy?
Fred Snickers.
Well, why do you want to fight him? You should fight me first.
I would like to attempt to persuade him not to fight.
You can do that.
Which one?
The small one, whoever's upset.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I would say, hey, listen, we can all see that you're a brave warrior. There's no need for you to prove yourself today. Not right now.
Freyla is snickering hilariously
That's
at
not
this
helping.
point.
Sure. Okay. Roll persuasion.
We can all see that you're a fantastic warrior. 26.
He says, "Well, I guess I don't have to fight, but like, it just doesn't seem fair that everyone pays attention to him. But
Hold
like,
on.
I deserve it too.
Little boy, do you want a 2 versus 2?
Little boy, I'm an adult. I'm a grown man.
I'm gonna grab.
She smiles and goes, do you want a 2v2?
How about you go next? You take the winner.
Freyla is gonna grab him and kiss him.
Jesus. Turn in the punch bowl.
So you yeah.
Oh, boy.
Freyla crosses the room and attempts to kiss him. Roll an unmodified d20.
Never change, bro.
I'm trying to calm him down, you know? He
couldn't if he
He's
wanted
getting a
to.
little peppy.
Unmodified d20.
Yeah, never change, bro.
10.
Oh, I was gonna get to that.
So he's like kind of distracted and not paying attention to you. But as you come at him, in his peripheral vision, he sees you and he like backs away. He goes, "What are you doing?"
I grab him and I kiss him on his cheek and I go, shh.
They have dimension door.
The one notices Ian puts his hand like to block his brother, and it pretty much covers. Pretty much covers his brother's face, and he says, "Rerick, the adults are talking. Know your place."
See, I told you a little boy.
And the one notices Rerick goes, "But I don't even want to do what she wants to do. I don't even want to go with you. We shouldn't be doing this. We need to do what Queen Inez, the Lord Chilter wants. What are you even thinking, Ian? This is ridiculous. This isn't right. This isn't fair."
This world is not fair, kid.
He's on
He goes, "Oh."
Wait, so he tried to kiss you, and what happened?
He moved out of the way.
Okay.
he doesn't think I'm attractive.
He rolled a
You
saving
ask
throw
him?
against.
He walks away. I'm gonna follow.
So
Okay.
He rolled a save against Elvish Come-Ons.
while he's chasing, what is it, Richter?
Rerick.
Vecni's going to take her pack off, and she's going to pull out 5 sticks of dynamite and hand them to Soren.
Dynamite.
And she hands them to Soren and goes, "Lay them on the ring. Let's destroy that ring while we're here."
I mean, because no one cares about that ring, right? Okay.
So that's why we're here, is to destroy the portal.
Can I like just ask these guys, like, hey, but before we do this, like, let's destroy this thing?
I don't know who these people are. Those fucking snake people are in league with the
So
demons
I
too.
guess Soren is just going to.
I think we got them distracted. Maybe you could tear it
hey,
up.
Before we actually get into this, why don't we just make sure this area is safe and secure? Has anyone tried to find out what's going on with this portal?
The woman, Seraphina, she says, "You have the looks of some kind of a mage. It's a pleasure to meet you. We haven't been properly introduced. Again, I am Lady Seraphina Glaze of Glazespire in Eldoria. It's a pleasure."
Soren will reach out and shake her hand and like kiss the top of it.
Do it.
And
Do it. Do it.
As Lord Soren Avasin of.
You don't even know your backstory.
I almost thought Drakon for a second. I was talking so much about Don's characters and shit. But yeah, of Ferelden. And the son of Doken Swiftwater.
Oh,
And I'm
Doken Swiftwater. Oh, I've heard such great things about your father.
Yes.
It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
And you seem like such a strapping young lad. I must ask, are you knowledgeable in magic? You look like you might be.
I've dabbled.
I'm so honored to meet you.
Thank you. You as well. But it would not be wise of us to watch these commoners go fist to fists in such a brutal attempt to show strength with such a dangers around us. It would probably be the best thing to do would be to secure the area that we're in first. It's the smartest thing that we're in.
She makes kind of a face, and she looks back to that what you believe to be some kind of a gate or portal. And then she looks back to you, and she goes, "Oh, no worries. My magic knights have already examined that, and they've removed all magic from it. It's not a threat.
So then you wouldn't mind if we destroy it?
You could do as you like, but magic's been removed from it."
Okay.
Trust but verify.
Yeah, then I'll use the dynamite and destroy it. I'll tell everyone to stand clear.
So you set the sticks of dynamite, and they explode, and this thing is destroyed.
We did it.
You've cleared the way for the real portal, which is right behind it.
Surprise! It's Uranus. Yeah. So and then I'm gonna ask. Well, while we're here, what are these doors? This is just her and I talking.
I will say that the glyphs on the ground are still there.
The spell.
Glyphs on the ground.
That I described are still there.
Okay. Can I investigate them?
To
understand
in
what they are.
in what kind of way? Just regular investigation.
Are they magic? Or are they? Should I roll a Arcana check to find out?
Oh, you can roll Arcana. Yeah, Arcana's fine.
27.
Yes, so you were able to determine that even though they appear to it doesn't seem like with your eyes, it doesn't seem like there's anything special about them at all. You could determine that there is powerful magic emanating from them, which is active.
So I'm gonna ask her these glyphs are they your doing?
No, we were told by Queen Inez and Lord Shilter that there was a demon portal here, so we came, and my magic knights examined the portal and they removed the magic from it. So everything's fine here. And when we opened the vault and we retrieved... Oh, by the way, all we took from the vault was the magic dagger. There's plenty of things in the vault if you would like to... You guys are welcome to it. We don't need the rest of those things. We just wanted the dagger.
That I understand. And
You're welcome.
And I thank you for that.
Of course. We're not greedy.
But again, before we...
We're very wealthy in Eldoria.
Yes, but before we continue...
Right, Ethelred and Fred?
Yeah, buddy.
But before we continue, I think it should still be best that we...
Some nice stuff in there.
turn off these glyphs.
Oh, my magic knights have taken care of it already.
Yeah, no.
So aren't they still glowing?
No, they are not glowing.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. So this vault, is it through this door over here?
You see the doors open. Yes.
It's a big vault, yeah.
Okay. And then
It's this room here.
Soren walk in.
I follow.
Roll initiative.
Soren is with this woman alone.
I see you going into the vault. I can see
Oh, you're
her.
trying to bring her in there with you?
No.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm
Just leave her behind.
I said that this was just a conversation between the two of us, and all of a sudden Barry has introduced his character to our conversation.
Well,
and
I
he's
can
walking in
see
behind
you
us.
walking into the vault.
Yeah, no,
I can see
no,
there's goods in
I
there.
get it.
Soren would get in before you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I love you, Barry. You know, you just keep doing it. You just keep playing you. You know, I love you playing you in every character you play.
I am my character. We're one and the same.
Shut up, Kevin.
So inside the vault, you find the following things. You find a white wooden shield with a painting of a purple evergreen tree. You find a bow carved in some kind of fancy white wood. And you find a wand that has, at the tip of it, the shape of like a lightning bolt.
Okay. Those are the three things?
Yes.
Dude.
I will take the wand for myself.
Okay.
Pick up the bow and pick up the shield. And then when I see Freyla come in, I will give the shield to her.
Okay.
But then I'm going to walk right past her, walk right out, and I'm going to give the bow to Aethelred.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Get rid of this regular common bow.
Aethelred, you could determine just from examining it for a second that this longbow is magical. So it needs to be identified. Soren, the wand is also magical. And Barry, or I'm sorry, Freyla, your shield is not magical. It is a +1 shield.
Oh, that's actually great.
+1 to your AC.
Non-magical.
No, because shields are already +2, so
it'll be a +3 shield, but not
+3.
magical.
Okay.
So you don't have to attune to it.
yeah, so you can just be like, oh, I have a shield, and now whatever your AC is +3.
Non-magical is actually better than magical.
That's huge.
So-
That's huge. That's really big.
It's wood. It is wood. There's a painting of a purple evergreen tree on it.
Brogdor is so pissed off right now. You have no idea.
He already has a +3 shield.
Does he?
I think this is magical.
How do I add it again? Do I just type it into equipment and then it will...
Well, as far as
Yeah, you just gotta find a +1 shield and
and just change it. We
So I
have
need
to
like a longer break to figure out what this is.
You and I have to attune.
So
just
an identify spell takes 10 minutes. It's from the cast as a ritual. He can identify it. Or you could pass 3 investigations over the course of 1 investigation a day to identify it.
Yeah. But right now, it's not going to be any kind of useful here now. Because even if you wanted to use it, you couldn't. You
A
have to
short
attune.
rest to attune to a magical item. So.
no.
Okay.
It's a long rest.
It's a long rest.
Oh, it's a long rest? Oh, nice.
Otherwise, I would have attuned to that
That's actually
Vorpal
huge, yeah.
sword.
Plus a +3 shield, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's huge. No,
It is huge.
My AC is 22 now. That's good.
I need something. We'll get it next time.
Got it, boys. And girl who forcibly entered her way into here. If I'm going to attune to that, I attune to
Steal
that too.
yourself, woman! And he draws a sword.
Oh, sweet.
Damn, you guys are really going. You're gonna fight, huh?
Okay,
what I
so
do.
now
Why-
we
why
know.
did
All
this
right,
whole
so
thing
now we know
start?
that's the safe. This is another door. The portal has been destroyed that we're aware of.
All right, so he draws his sword. Vecni will pull out her whip.
All right, you ready?
Sure.
Roll priority. All right, Vecni. He charges at you just head on.
He beat a 23?
He did, and he attacks you with his longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 28 hit you? What's your AC?
28 to hit you.
22.
Does a 28 hit you? Here comes the circus.
Show me
You're
on the doll with
you're
the
taking
28.
16 slashing.
Sure.
Next attack.
Why are you fighting this guy?
Hit.
I don't really.
You just
Trash
talking
talk.
shit for no reason?
Playing the character.
19 slashing.
Well, Kevin's playing his character, not Kevin.
Attacks you again.
It's one and the same.
She's like she's
Hit.
she's like a Saiyan. She likes fighting.
Yeah, it's his tavern brawler.
18 slashing. He glows red. He continues to attack. That's a miss. I get to do my 3 attacks again.
Yeah, so it's 6 attacks.
It's a hit.
You missed, and then you hit. Okay.
I missed in the last. So I hit you 3 times.
And then you
Miss. Now hit. And that's a 15.
Miss.
No, 15 damage on the hit. And then my last attack.
Are you rolling a D20 for
Miss.
your damage?
No. All right. Nah, that's it first turn.
Okay. All right, I will go.
That actually wasn't so bad considering he's just a fighter, it looks like.
Did half my damage, or half my HP.
Yeah, but you have the gloves.
Yep, heal up.
Vecni is going to take the 3 hits, bum, 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 dodge the next one. The next one comes, glances her, and then she's going to evade the last one, and she's going to roll and get behind him.
Okay.
Can you move my mini behind him?
Does he use his reaction to charge?
No.
Okay. So I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
A 28 to hit.
Hit.
Stunning strike.
Sure.
18 con.
Pass.
Okay.
What was the pass?
18 con for stunning
18 con?
damage.
Do I try and roll silvery barbs on that?
Okay.
They might
He's
consider
gonna-
that unsportsmanlike the other
but
nights.
he's gonna make me roll a stealth check to see if I can, because it's just verbal. There's no semantics, so I can literally just stand there and be like, "You suck."
Six, 9 plus 6. That's 15 damage.
15. Okay.
I'll heal for 6. This is going badly for me. That was a bad roll. Second attack. A 21 to hit.
Miss. Oh shit.
Right. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Hit.
Stunning strike.
18.
Yep.
Oh, fail.
24 damage.
Okay.
And I heal for 13.
Okay. And you have a second. You have a second attack on Flurry, don't you?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, second attack. Flurry of blows.
Connecting with that Sonic Strike's pretty big.
Yes.
I bet. You can't put your actions down.
This is a fight to the death
crit,
with knockout.
crit 20.
Wasn't really crit. Okay.
So that
On-
is
yeah. Okay. On your Flurry of blows.
He'll be right.
That's
I'm God. He'll be all right.
28.
I mean, he's been talked about so long, so many sessions. Like, this guy ain't gonna be a pushover. You know?
34
he deserves to have a rough
You fought his dad and lost.
Yeah,
like,
his
really
dad was
bad.
fucking tough. I didn't even get a hit on him.
I don't remember.
I think I maybe got one hit on him, if I was lucky.
45
Make me
damage.
dead or something, then brought me back to life.
You didn't die. 45 damage?
Yeah. And
The fuck?
Oh, I know.
I'm
what you're
going
talking
to heal for 25.
So you're gonna be almost full health soon.
about. The worst thing he ever
I'm
did is
going
give him
for.
his
I
gloves.
thought you only healed for your force.
Yeah. But I critted.
Oh, so you had
So I had
2d10
20 plus
crit-
5.
Okay.
All right. So that's my turn.
So from where those glyphs were, suddenly those glyphs light up this bright violet pink color. And you hear this, almost like this, the whole wind is overtaken with this windstorm. Whoosh, whoosh. It's almost like a small tornado in the middle of the room. And everyone's getting pushed back and forth from like this wind that's appearing out of nowhere. And this swirling pink portal appears in between those glyphs. And you see this hulking, armored, demonic figure suddenly standing, flanked by two cloaked, short-horned, demonic figures with purple skin. This first creature has a humanoid shape, and he wears this helm of an unnatural material with an extremely long, like pointed horn pointing up to the ceiling. Some kind of dark energy sparks and crackles from the tip of his helm. He points to Ian Miko, points to his dagger sheathed on his sword belt, and you hear him say, in Abyssal, so only Vecni understands it.
Comprehend languages. I still understand.
You still have it
It's
active?
1 hour. It's 1 hour.
He states in this deep, raspy, horrifying voice in Abyssal. He says,
What?
"Oh, so he doesn't have it. Okay. So he says,
We took a short rest.
the artifact belongs to Blank. Give it to me or be destroyed." And this violent pink aura suddenly erupts from around this creature and completely engulfs it. Everyone roll priority, but actually we're gonna end the session.
Yeah.